Hi, welcome back guys. This is your friend, the What If guy, back with another fanfiction. This is the first part of What If Issei was strayed Red Dragon Emperor. Now before starting, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel if you want more videos like this. Now let's get into the fanfic. Get him. Don't let him run away. Die you traitor. Stop coming after me. Dragon shot. I yelled. I shoot out one small red beam that wouldn't kill anyone at my pursuer. Just enough to make them lost balance and I can get away. Now Draig. I quickly glance at my sacred gear, boosted gear, where my partner Draig lies inside. With a pulse of light, a dragon wing appear behind me. Of course, it is Draig that will control the wing. I arrived in a cave somewhere in this underworld. I sat down and backed myself against the rock. I tried to fill my lung with air, thankfully I can. Boosted gears suddenly appear. Say partner, how long are you going to keep running? Asked Draig, how long huh? I don't know, until I can out myself at peace or until I die, I smiled back. What a good friend, concerning of your partner. No, let me ask this instead. Why did you ran away in the first place? Somehow, my smile vanish. I look up at the ceiling of this cave and rethink of my past. Flashback. The greetings of Lady Phoenix which came here like a storm. It must be due to worrying about her daughter and the greetings to us. Though there were things I'm not sure of. I was in doubts and made a sigh, and Bucho who was about to leave the room unsteadily on her foot appears within my sight. Ooh, Bucho, where are you going? When I asked, Bucho stops and she mutters without turning around. I see, will you protect me? Why do you ask such a thing suddenly? I don't know, but my answer is obvious. Of course, I will protect Bucho. And Asia? Yes, I will also protect Asia. And Akino? Akino-san? That is obvious. But what happened, suddenly asking me such a thing? I don't get it. I don't get what Bucho's intention are at all. But Bucho asks with a lower tone. Hey Issei. Whyus? To you, what am I? Who am I? I don't get the meaning of this question. But to me Bucho is Bucho and dash. The moment I said that. Baka. She scolds me mixed with the sound of her crying. Bucho rushes away from the spot, and she left the clubroom. Ria sonissima. Asia goes after Bucho. Asia turns to me after she reaches the door. Her eyes are soaked with tears. Why is Asia crying? Issei-san, you are horrible. It's too much. Why can't you understand Wani-sama's feelings? Saying that, Asia goes after Bucho. Having Asia also say that to me, I just stood there dumbfounded. Wait a sec. What's the meaning of this? Why is Asia also mad at me? That wasn't right, Issei-kun. Kiba makes a sigh. And not right as in what? That, precisely. Geez, you are so. I can understand very well what the girls are going through. Exactly. It's natural for Rias and Asia-chan to get mad. Akino-san also sounded mad. Even Akino-san? Even I, who is dense at these sorts of things, thought you were a bit off. Even Zenobia looks at me with her eyes half closed. Mao. Issei-kun, sure is a no-no. Poor Rias-san. Even Irina was mad. You are the worst. I just received the coldest, you are the worst, quote from Kaneko-chan. I don't know what I did wrong. I just don't know. To begin with, maybe I should go after her? I tried to leave, but I was stopped by Akino-san. The current Issei-kun will just hurt her more even if you go after her, so don't. Seriously? Is it that serious? But it's my fault, right? I really don't know. No, I actually have a maybe kind of guess, but inside me that possibility is very unlikely. It's basically impossible, that's why I don't understand. I started to get confused even more thinking about it. Hey Gasper. Am I really bad here? I asked my junior. Jayasuk says it in apologetic manner while twitching his body. Yes, I think you are very bad. Even Gasper says that to me. I felt down. Then Ravel asks while panicking. This is my mother and my fault, right? I'm sorry. Is it Ravel's fault? It seemed like Bucho tried to leave after the communication between the phoenix mother and child. Akino-san places her hand on Ravel's shoulders. Ravel-chan, don't have to worry about it. Sikuan's the most faulted here because he never tried to think about the crucial thing between Rias and himself until now. Akino-san cheers her up like that, and she started to prepare for tea after urging Ravel to sit on the sofa. It looks like I'm the biggest villain here. What am I supposed to do? Flashback and partner, why I wondered? What continue from here? That I don't want to go further, Drake. No, I don't want you to know it actually. It's a pathetic story. Partner. To clear out your mind now is another way of stopping you from going Juggernaut again. Claimed Drake. Fine then. Flashback. Since Akino-san took it upon her to go and find Bucho and Asia, the atmosphere in the room improved. Kiba and Gasper went out to buy things, leaving me working alone in the room. This classroom will be decorated like a shrine for the festival. If they made it like a real shrine, even devils will have trouble entering, so it will actually be a devil-style shrine. A little bit ironic if you think about it. On the day of the school festival, the plan is that Akino-san will be in charge of here where Kaneko-chan will use her senjutsu to make the flow of the ki inside our customers better and increase their lucks better. But being alone is causing me to reflect about other things. And also about the incident just now. Is it because of me? I didn't consider an important question between me and Bucho? Akino-san did say. Recently, whether it's Bucho's mother or everyone else seems to want me to do something, and it's all related to my attitude to Bucho. That my mind floats back to what I was thinking before the meeting. In my mind are two things. The first is that as a servant I have failed to understand my master and even unintentionally hurt my master. And then this is an idea in my heart that is like a fantasy, but one that I can't help but feel is unreachable. But if it actually is true, then it would perfectly explain Bucho's attitude ever since she moved in with me. I've always wondered. Amongst the three boys in the Gremory servants, me, Kiba and Gasper. Though Bucho comes from a family deep in the tradition of love, but her level of affection has always surprised me. Kissed me. Yes, she kissed me. Not just on the face but mouth to mouth. Even tongue kissing. More than once. For me, of course, I'm ecstatic. Being kissed by the one I am in love with. Definitely overjoyed. I felt like I was in heaven. And then trying to stuck me. It was so close. In the beginning I thought that Bucho treated her servants well as a senior and not because of me personally. But if that's the case, she should be doing the same things to Kiba and Gasper, but she didn't. Only me. Of course, Bucho also adores Kiba and Gasper and treasures them, but there is still an obvious difference in intimacy. Originally Bucho's attitude towards love was very innocent and ideal, quite maiden-like. It was due to this that she cancelled the engagement with Riser. Exactly. It was after the engagement was cancelled that Bucho started acting like this towards me. She also moved in around that time. Very innocent in romantic relationships, did Bucho ever acted so intimately with other male servants? No, I feel that. Never, even objectively speaking, Bucho's sense of chastity is very strong. Considering these things, and thinking of Bucho's attitude towards me. Does Bucho like me? This is the conclusion. If it's true, then it explains her attitude. But no way. Impossible. That is my master. I am a subordinate. A devil servant. Rias Gremory's pawn. But if Bucho does truly like me? I like Bucho. Whether as my master, as a girl, I love her. I have seen many sides to Bucho in the past 6 months. Her glamour side, elegant side, CC side, gentle side, angry side, cute side, willful side, and also saw her acting like a normal girl her own age. To me, she is the perfect ideal woman. The one I hope to develop a relationship. Beyond the master-servant relationship, but like boy and girlfriends. If possible, I want to be together forever. But does Bucho really like me? If it's true, I will go mad with joy. But this feeling seems to be growing day by day. I want to express it. I've always loved Bucho. I love her. I love her very much. I want to confess like that. But if I made a mistake, what then? If we lose the current relationship? I don't want that. No, truly, to me that kind of relationship with Butcho is simply fantasy. If I hope for more, then the current relationship will surely end. It's natural. I can never cross that boundary between master and servant. That's right. This must be it. How could a top-class devil princess be matched with someone like me, a human raised in a common family? But Butcho's attitude is, "Demenit, girls' hearts are impossible to understand." No, actually, that's not it. I try to understand her and the girls. As I considered these matters, something flashes in my mind, that existence. My forehead began to sweat. My hands trembled. At the same time, it feels like someone poured a bucket of water all over my body. The very existence, she, traumatized me. Amano Yuma, fallen angel Rienal. I keep fearing if it might happen again. I fear, even though the girls in the group treat me very nice, but if I try to go a step further I would be rejected, and everyone will treat me like a fool. Rienal's words of what happened then replay back in my mind. I don't want a filthy low-class devil like you talking to me. At times, I wonder if it's okay for me to talk to everyone here who are a Bishujo. Yeah, you are right. It was a very royal date. Thanks to it, I was very bored. When I go shopping with Butcho and others, I start to wonder if they are actually bored being with me. I don't want a rotten brat like you calling my name. I also want to call Butcho by her name. Ayase-kun, please save me. This devil is trying to kill me. I love you. I love you so much. That's why, let's defeat this devil together. My first girlfriend begged her life to me, and the woman I love killed that woman. My first love who pleaded to me. And my most beloved Butcho killed my first love. At that time, Rienal's death was only fair. To have done all that to Asia, and even killed Asia once. So I thought that it was right for Butcho to deliver the finishing blow. Ugh. I suddenly sensed some weird feelings swelling around me. I felt an urge to kill, to destroy, to annihilate. Partner, stop all your thinking. Relax now. Shout Drake out of nowhere. Though my ears heard that, but my brain ignored his remind. It was filled with those words. What was I thinking or saying again? Kill. Destroy. Is that so? Berserk. Greyaha. Juggernaut Drive. Flashback and... From what you told me, I used Juggernaut Drive, Berserk, somehow transport to Underworld. After that I was marked as strayed devil. They start to pursue and try to eliminate me. Then I start running away, now I'm here, isn't it? I gave Drake another casual smile. I have become used to being pursued. I don't really care since I can run away all the time. Juggernaut consumed another quarter of your life. After your recovery with the Nikomata, your lifespan increased to 200 years. Now you only have 150 years left. Warned Drake. Really, that's more than enough. I have to spend 150 years running away. I will surely be bored. Anyway, I will just get asleep before another pursuit begins. Good night, partner, Ayon. I then fall into slumber. Gremrit. Butcho, report claimed that ISE has used Dragon Shot at the pursuit team, however, there are no casualties or wounded reported Kiba. At the house of Gremory, all of the occult club member have gathered. They are all concerned about ISE. Last month he triggered Juggernaut Drive and nearly destroyed the whole school. Thanks to the Citri Gremory joined force, they managed to create a magic circle that can transport ISE to Underworld. Rias wasn't criticized for letting ISE run wild, however, Rias reminded herself that she need to consider more into others' feeling, so does the whole of her team. Thank you Kiba, please give me the report. I would like to know more concerning ISE, said Rias. What have happened is beyond imagination. For ISE to have go / any berserk because of us, cried Akino. Unlike the usual her, she is very depressed. All in her mind was, I shouldn't have said that, or, I shouldn't have done that. Not just her, everyone us. Including Saji Genshiro of Sona Shirtorai. Document 666. Hyodou Issei, ISE. Equipment. Boosted gear, Holy Dragon Slaying Sword Ascalon. Case. rampaging at human world, running away from pursuit. Detail. At Kuo High School, Hyodou Issei triggered Juggernaut Drive and went on rampage from unknown cause. Part of the gymnasium is destroyed, the old school building is completely demolished. Suspect is currently marked as Level C, lowest threat to Underworld. But his threat level might rise due to him fighting against the pursuer. Current location, between the border of MTISE and Gremery Grand Lake area. Ability. Boost. Multiply the power of boosted gear user every 10 seconds. Gift. Allow user of boosted gear to transfer power into other's body object. Balance breaker scale male. Allow user of boosted gear to use boost and gift at will. Draig, how much longer? As long as you can, partner. Sigh, I'm getting tired. Yes, I really am. After getting a big sleep, Draig forces me to train. But by using gift on Ascalon dragon slaying ability to put pressure on me. Now I have meditate under a waterfall and I have to use stamina because my own sword is tiring me. Even before the sun rises. Before dawn Draig wake me up and make me train, but breaking tree with bare fist without using any boost is hellish, followed by 10 sets of 100 swinging Ascalon. And at dawn I have to do dashing and shadow boxing that pro boxers would do. And now I'm meditating under the waterfall. Considered all of these training together. There's no F connection or reason at all. Draig, please. I get the first 2 training is to train my strength and stamina, but why meditation? Plus I am so damn tired dash, I plead him, but he cut me quick. Quit your yapping. Shut the f up. What's the point of this training anyway? It's demon tiring and pointless. Why don't you give me one god-demon reason? Well, why don't you shut up and listen since I got one good DMN reason? Did I snap just there? Sorry, Draig. I apologized. I don't know why, but I seem to have snapped more often than usual. No, it's fine. It's actually normal since Juggernaut comes from anger, hate, and all other negative emotion. You will get negative a lot easier after Juggernaut Drive. Is that so? Sorry. But what's the reason for this anyway? Your senpai, Belzard, used to follow this training schedule. And? You make me practice like Belzard senpai, but what's the reason? This sure brings back memory. Murmured Draig. A story of Belzard senpai? But please don't ignore me. Hey, tell me the reason first. I demanded, but Draig ignored me and continue. Belzard lived in my homeland. I think that place is now called Wales. Every morning he would wake up before the morning star appears. Did some fist throwing and fight with a bear before heading to the waterfall. He would spend times under the waterfall without moving an inch until the sun set. Whenever I ask him why does he have to do this, he always answer, peace is best. I know that the training prior to meditating was stamina and physical training, but not the meditating part. Well, I'm not getting why you are letting me do this too. It was until we met Albion. Since it was Belzard's first encounter with Albion, I didn't expect him to have a good fight. However, it went into the opposite way. Wait, I still found no reason in this story. Belzard was like you, not quite a brain type and fight head-on just like you, well, albeit the stupidity and BRCFD. I did not expect much something epic or devastating from him. But he beat Albion's partner as if he was a fly. Sorry for being stupid and a BRCFTSH. Hey, I know Belzard senpai is strong, but you didn't explain anything. Now listen carefully. This is the reason why Belzard only triggered Juggernaut Drive only once in his life. Once? And he survived. Seriously, I thought that anyone who used Juggernaut would end their life right away. Belzard's Juggernaut didn't last for a minute, so his life core was shred off just by a little. Anyway, that was prior to his training. Because Juggernaut would shred off his life, he decided to get stronger through a different way, not by struggling for power. Belzard trained so that he can obtain Tuki. Tuki? What is that? Some sort of secret technique? I asked. Tuki is what you can call an aura that envelop over your body, providing you with devastating and destructive power. An example would be, you punch a rock with bare fist you would hurt yourself, whereas when cladding Tuki you would blow the rock into bits. When you hit something or someone else while wearing Tuki on, Tuki will neutralize the force that you would receive during the impact. If you are hit, then the force would still go to you directly. 2-ki will certainly be good for you since you normally have a muddy fight with your opponent. If you acquired it once, the next you use it will be like summoning sacred gear with your mind. This is something I would say amazing. But this surpassed the word amazing by 10-fold. If I get that, I would be awesomely strong, right? But 2-ki has level and amount. The more you train, the brighter and more powerful it becomes. For a starter, it would be green for you and those who can see it. The strongest would be gold. 2-ki is mostly used as full body clad. You can concentrate it to one point with high amount of it. Or if you train even further, you might gain a big chunk of gold 2-ki for your whole body. So, ever since Belzerd-senpai acquired 2-ki, he won't have to struggle for power, right? 2-ki has high destructive power already. In that case, Belzerd-senpai can use boost on himself and gift on 2-ki for a super powerful blow. Exactly. That's why he never used Juggernaut ever again. He doesn't have to rely only on boosted gear, but he can fight with himself. He dubbed this as the Path of the Shining Seiryu. Path of the Shining Seiryu? Sound really cool. I'm walking on the same path as my strongest senpai. But I'm all fired up. Let's continue to train. After another hour of meditating, my body is at the worst state. Freaking tired and hungry. Oi, I'm tired and hungry. Can I stop it here? I yelled. Even though it's a normal meditating, Ascalon wears me down like laps around the school. Maybe using Ascalon is a mistake. Since his power is no good from the beginning, maybe a normal one like Belzerd might have let grasp just a bit. No, since this guy is pathetically weak, this is best for him. But again, he's too weak. Excessive training is need. However, only a day wouldn't have let him. Oh, did you call me? The hell, are you trying to be my coach or something? And I said I was hungry. Hungry? I'll go ahead then. Fill your stomach and we shall start the morning exercise again. Jiwich eating and training right away. I really miss Butcho and Akino-san lunchbox. Partner? I'm hungry. I shout before throwing myself into the big pool in front of me. Flash. This is good. I can finally move my aching muscles. It's just way too great. Spot a fish. Many fish. This place is just like a paradise just for me. This waterfall can only be climbed if you find a hole that leads up to here. Luckily, the cave yesterday contains this hole. And the space is so small that only teens can climb. I know they can find me by detecting my evil piece. But this is a mountain area, it will take more time to find. I have no place to return. I'm a wanted person. If I return home, Mom and Dad will surely be in trouble. Butcho and other will surely find me there too. Kuo Academy is another obvious place. Well, I can't use transport magic anyway. If I go to train station like when I came here, I'll have to be identified. If I were to ask for someone else's help, I have to ask a blacklist like me, but since they can use it, wouldn't they run away already? I won't have money for illegal transport. Like I have one anyway. Partner, I know you don't want to hear this. But shouldn't you turn yourself in? You are related to a Mao in some way. You should get special privilege. No Drake, I'm a dangerous being. I might go Juggernaut any time, especially with the girls around me. I am best to be alone. Yeah, alone. I might have to change my appearance when time comes. If I find one that can use this type of magic. While my mind ponder, my hand is grabbing fish and other I can find. I know most of them is edible since I can see the crater that me and Taninasan spar. My lungs is screaming for air. In my hand there are plenty for lunch, so I quickly jump onto the land. Upon landing I find a wood that would make a good fireplace. I quickly lit it with fire breathed from my mount and went for some wood and fruit hunt. After I have my lunches I went back to practicing, still with Ascalon. But this time I decided to use a 5x boosted gift on Ascalon. After some argument Drake finally agreed to change my training schedule. Now I have 50 sets of 30 punch kick combo, 5 sets of 10 round shadow boxing, 10 sets of one-hand push-up for each hand, 5 sets of 5 minutes one-hand handstand, 10 laps around a half-kilometer square forest. On the 8th set of first training, somehow the world is upside. What the hell is going on? I thought I was training and somehow the world started to turn upside down. Finally you are awake. You collapsed on the 8th of punch kick practice, you pathetic fool. Now hurry up. Start again. Ouch, quite a harsh word from a calm dragon. But yeah, let's go. I quickly push myself up from the muddy ground and start some kick and punch. Wait, didn't you just told me to start? Instead of pathetically thrashing those random swing. Why not try something like real martial art? Like what? Never learned one before. I don't know if the current era's boxing is same as before, but one of the possessors before you was a boxer. Seriously. Next time tell me the criteria for your host. He wasn't a professional, but at least I remember how he throw punches. There's a straight punch called jabs, a swing from the side called hook, and a blow from below to the chin called uppercut, I think. And there are a combo of left-right punch called 1-2. Try at least 10 sets of 10-1-2 on a tree instead, then find another tree and try 100 hooks for each arm, with 100 uppercuts under the water to the surface. Also, this time there we will not use Ascalon. I see, thanks. A 1-2 jab, huh? Not really my style to have something official in a fight. I would rather have a clean, dirty street fight. Well, let's get going before the sun rise. 90. 9. 100. With all my might, I yelled as I throw my last uppercut. I tiredly swim to a rock nearby. It was bloody damn and tiring. I breathe as hard as I can to regain the oxygen I wasted in the water. Well done, partner, for you to have finished this barely before the sunrise. No, not at all. I wasted too much energy from such a small training. So much that I have to converse with you through mind instead of mouth. I'm FNG pathetic. Can't even do as much as I expect. How can I be assured that I won't harm others? I won't be able to get close to the girls anymore. That crap. If I want to, then I must train. If I train, I won't have to rely only on Drag anymore. I must be able to rely on myself. With a resolve I quickly stand up, but my knee fail me. But I can't just stop here, I need to get stronger and return to Butcho and everyone. With all my might I use my right fist to push me up. Suddenly I start to feel like my body is warming up. And my hand is glowing. What the hell is happening to me? Bang. The rock that my fist was leaning on shatters. Just what the hell is going on? Partner, well done. Somehow you managed to unlock the first level of Tuki. What? So this green glowing aura around my hand is Tuki? No, not just my hand, all my body is covered with them. I did it. Yahoo did it. I did it, I did it, I did it, I did it, I did, I can't stop jumping around. I have graduated from an aeronormal teenager into a powerful aero teenager. But that's really weird. To think that with only little to no training would let you obtain it. Everything that happened around you are always a weird case. Sorry for being the weirdest. Anyway, I have acquired the power to stray me away from Juggernaut Drive. With this, I will be able to return to everyone soon. I who is about to awaken. I'm the shining Crimson Dragon Emperor who discarded away my ambition. I held the infinite dreams and hope within my arms. I shall walk the path of the rule of right. I shall become the king of shining Crimson Dragon. I shall show you the future which shine in crimson light. Reverse life. In front of the Gremory house, I, Kiba Yudo, along with everyone in Rias Gremory team, is getting ready for meeting with our old runaway comrade. With help from Mao Ajuka Beelzebub, he created a device for tracking ISE Kuan evil peace signal. This machine will only track ISE Kuan peace and will not pick off anyone else. Of course, preparing in this case is not welcoming him back, but preparing to fight him. Tannen-san said that ISE Kuan might go berserk again. I am also preparing in case that nobody has any will to fight against ISE Kuan whom everyone love. I will fight ISE Kuan myself. Asia-san is not coming with us. She is not mentally prepared in case ISE Kuan goes berserk and attack us. Instead we have received a great quantity of Phoenix Tears. Gasper Kuan said he's fine, but is he really fine? He was very attached to ISE Kuan. From my point of view, nobody here is ready. Apart from me, Kaneko-chan and Roswai-san. Roswai-san is new, so she is still capable of fighting him, and Kaneko-chan might have the least or no feeling toward ISE Kuan. Zenobia loves Issei-kun, so is Irina-san, Akino-san and Butcho. Yuto, where on the machine did it pinpoint Issei's location? Asked a weary Butcho. Ever since Issei-kun's disappearance and news about him escaping pursuit, Butcho has become depressed. It's in Issei-kun's area, Teesi. Surprisingly, An did find his way from the forest of Gremory to either by coincidence or his instinct took him there. Okay, now everyone listen, ordered Butcho. Everyone turned to Butcho like they were ordered, but their heart are not with them. Everyone is depressed and sad. Our goal is to bring Issei back. However, from Tannen's word, there's a high chance Issei is still unstable. So this will be the last time for those who can't bear to fight him. Even though she tried to be tough, out of all girls Butcho has most feeling for him and is likely to be the most depressed. I really feel sorry for her and everyone here. Hey Issei-kun. I hope you have calm. I want us to talk and clear out problem. Why did you go berserk even though no one was in pain? Did we do anything to you? Did we went overboard with your relationship with Butcho? I want to us clear things. Come back for everyone, Issei-kun. It was noon, and quite a few days have passed. During these days no pursuit party show up, proving the fact only Path Cave, self-named, the cave that I slept, is the only cave that has the passage to this secluded area of MTISE. Currently I, Hyodou Issei, am savaging through a big pile of rock dam for my shirt. I know I was supposed to practice my tuki, however this is more urgent. If I let my shirt float down the waterfall then it will float to the Gremory estate. Damn it. Where the hell is it? I half yell. To prevent the shirt from falling, I broke loads of rock nearby and dumped them into the long river. With only a few gap for water to flow, it is my chance to find it now, before the people below noticed that the water has stopped flowing and decide to follow the river up. This is your entire fault, Drake. Yeah, thanks to him I have to slowly savage these up and diving up and down too. I told you that it is destructive and it was you who used tuki like that on the waterfall. Yeah, but you didn't tell me that it would be that destructive. Not long ago, I was trying to get used to tuki and trying to configure the amount of tuki to use in real combat. I tried to with most of them on fist and the rest slightly on my body, all equal portion, concentrate at the limbs and all of them on my right fist. Normally I would practice it with shadow boxing and I haven't tried them on anything apart from air. Now the problem is, I accidentally used the one-hand tuki on the waterfall's soft rock, creating a gigantic hole and causing the hard rock above to crumble down, flooding down a giant wave of water. The water itself wasn't the problem. It was the clothes, or specifically my uniform, that was drying on a makeshift clothesline. With the massive wave, the poorly made clothesline was easily carried along with it. The rock that I used to stand on slid off its original place and causes me to land on my butt. And that freaking hurt. Man, this is... How long will it take me to find my DMN shirt? After spending another half an hour looking for my shirt, I have found nothing. If I can't find it quick, someone will notice that the river's dried. But my skin is wrinkling. DMN me for being too powerful. Hey you! Who the hell are you? And what are you doing in my territory? Shout someone suddenly from behind me. Shit, they found me. No, wait a sec. He said, what are you doing in my territory? So he can't be someone from the pursuit team. But ain't he is my territory, you fool. I shifted my gaze from the dam toward the voice's source. Up on the waterfall is a teenage boy round my age. He has black hair with gold highlights and blue eyes, filled with anger. The upper layer of his hair juts upward while the lower layer arches down. He wears a long-sleeved blue jacket with a high collar over a black sleeveless shirt. His lower body consists of black jeans with amber knee pads, a belt with a card holster hidden under his jacket, and calf-high motorcycle boots. An interesting thing about him is a golden face tattoo or paint running from his left eye down. Suddenly his left arm shone in blue light. He uses his right arm to pull out a sword. A big blue with white edge katana-like sanbato. The pommel of the sword is a small triangular prism with an upside-down kanji of heaven, 1. The cross guard is small golden dragon-like. The front blade extended to the grip and the main blade is as long as the height of the wielder. And on the middle of the right of the blade has another set of kanji that reads, Aim no Habakiri. 2. If you can't imagine, search Google image for Kalidbolg and imagine it with the kanji carved onto the middle of the sword right side. All of a sudden the cards flew out of its holster and circulate in a formation of 8 column times 5 rows of card. 40 card in total? These white cards, will it act as a shield or does it have hidden purpose? Since he uses a sword, I summon out Ascalon and start countdown for my scale mail. Hey you, who the hell are you? I don't know, but you are indirectly killing me. I shout at him. I have to buy a little time for scale mail. How am I indirectly killing you? You were about to kill me earlier. Oh really? Instead of earlier, then please let me kill you right now. 7. I switch Ascalon to my left hand and release all of my Tuki and place all of it on my right fist again. You better let me kill you now. I jump from the dam up to the undercutting of the waterfall and punch it. Rumble rumble. Fall down. Without hesitating, I gave it one more punch. Crumble crumble crumble. My punch completely destroyed the waterfall. So being too powerful sometime might be good. A big flood of water doesn't matter. That BSRD is floating? What a waste. But he's definitely strong. Hey you. Let's end things now. I will surpass to show that I'm ready to return to everyone. Welsh Dragon over Booster. Come forth, my armor. A red aura envelopes me, followed by scale running from boosted gear to my entire body. This feeling, I can definitely defeat him. I glance up toward that guy who is floating. His face shows a scary smiling face. Is his adrenaline skyrocketing? Interesting. That's armor seems very interesting. Dragon boy, let's fight. His smile disappears before he descends down with his sword ready for a slash. Take this. Fujin no Kyofu. His sword glows. What is he trying to do? But like I'll let you. Drake prepare for illegal move trident. Welsh Dragonic Rook. Change solid impact. Clang. The heavy blow. He used the gravity to increase the force from his sword. And what was that feeling? As if the air was razor sharp. And if it's not for Welsh Dragonic Rook, I would be crushed. Such a scary opponent. That guy landed on the ground before he slashes again. This time I won't let you. Clang. I lock his sword with Ascalon. Now I will punch you. That guy right leg flies straight for my head before I can launch my arm. Like I will let you. Grab. Even though I stopped his kick, I can feel a very big impact hitting my arm. I throw back his leg and boost. Boost. I used boost twice and clad most of my Tuki at my left fist. With a double boost and Tuki. Godai. Oreea. Mahu no Juman. Arashur no Arakuru. He yelled more or less like a command. He seems to be prepared for this. What is he up to? Immediately one of his cards flips open and a horizontal storm came out of it. Foom. A strong storm, so strong it took Welsh Dragonic Rook off the ground. My back crashes through several rock and tree, dim and painful. Upon landing I find several pieces of armor got blown off. I was too careless. I thought he was a power type. Dimon, I let the only chance to punch him go. Cares? I jump up and fight head on. Oh. Bang. Press. Boom. Hum. Sush. Zoom. Do. Drip, drip, drip. My left arm is bloody. After an extensive amount of fight, we've come to a pause. That guy, he destroyed my armor quite a few times and managed to give me a big cut on my left arm. But I did give lots of good him blow with Tuki. Ascalon would always be blocked. But this would end now. I toss Ascalon away and charge forward. That BSD smiled and tossed away his sword and charged head-on like me. Are you trying to underestimate me? Then don't cry after I punch you. Boost, 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 boost. Solid impact. Version Tuki. Like the name suggested, I gather every little bits of my Tuki around my fist for extra firepower with solid impact. I surprise attack him by jumping toward him. With his face in the reachable length, I launch out my right arm. Get lost. I look into his eyes. They show no fear, no surprise, and no shock. but full of excitement. Kujeki Mahu, Bakuhatsu Cookie. That guy yelled before one of the white card attached itself to its owner arm. Unlike the other attack that the card uses the magic itself, this one seems that it needs to be attached to the user before the effect can take. But please get lost. Our arm crossed, our eyes met, our hearts stopped. Just the moment before impact I felt this. Bang. Boom. Rare. Reverse life, almost. The ground trembles. The waterfall shakes. As if two mighty deities have clashed. Just what is going on? About minutes ago the detector shows sign of Issei-kun using Welsh Dragonic Rook. Did he fight someone strong? But thanks to that, the pawn pieces emit more signals. Now we've managed to pinpoint it to the exact location. Butcho, Issei-kun is not far from here. Only a few kilometers away. I turn toward Butcho, along with the others. The group stays the same, nobody quit. But I highly doubt it. Thank you. But what was that just now? Did Issei fight someone? Wondered Butcho. She turns serious things concerning Issei-kun was talk. Butcho, have you noticed the river that was dried up earlier has start flowing again? Said Zenobia. I and Butcho turn our head to check the river. It was true indeed. Before it was dried but now water is flowing again. Rias, instead of walking, how about we try flying up the river? This seems very suspicious, it might concern Issei-kun, suggests Akino-san. True enough, however this detector doesn't have a map. We follow through the direction arrow pointed from the machine. So we don't know if the river will really lead us to Issei-kun. Rias Butcho, why don't we separate into two groups? One follows this river while the other follows the machine's direction. Asks Irina. Even though she's in Heaven's Force she can't leave her childhood friend like that. I admire that feeling. In that case, let's divide into teams. Our current member consisted of Kiba-kun, Ria-san, Akino-san, Kaneko-chan, Zenobia-san, Irina-san and me, said Roswai-san. She continues. We can divide our group into one group of 3 and one group of 4. By judging our force, we are full of power type but we lack technique type and the only one who is technique type here is Kiba-kun. Roswai-sensei, I'm a technique type too. But Irina-san can't displays as many technique types traits as Kiba-kun. Sorry. You're harsh Roswai-san. How about head-tails coin flip? Asked Kaneko-chan. She was quiet all this time. Did her senjutsu sense something? Her face is a bit pale, or is she trying to keep something secret? I won't push her though. In the end, we've got one team consist of me, Butcho, Kaneko-chan and Roswai-san walking on land while Irina-san, Zenobia and Akino-san flying up the river. As soon as the result came Butcho gave everyone a communication orb we used in the rating game. Well then, please contact us as soon as you spot a, said Butcho before we part away. Please count on us Rias Butcho. Irina-san gave Butcho a thumb up before she and her team fly off. Now then Butcho, shall we proceed? As soon as I said that we move forward. I hope this path will lead us to Issei-kun. Huff you beastity, you sure is strong? I said to this guy. Even after he received my punch he was only back by a few meters. Is he heavy or is he tough? On the other hand, his punch actually destroys my head armor and causes me to bleed. And thanks to that I can finally look at him with my full eye. Huff, but your compliment won't make me give you mercy? He said before backing a lot off. That's what I'm going to say. I did the same as him. I jumped to where Ascalon is leaning against a rock. This is it. This will be my finishing move. Prepare to die. I gather up all of what's left of my magic and slowly transform it into the biggest dragon shot I can. Boost, 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 boost. Rumble rumble. How's this UBSRD? Kyukyoku no Kujeki, Mugen no Taiki. No flinching at all? No, he's even more excited. Are you a battle freak like Valley? Suddenly the atmosphere around him became dark and the cards that were floating descend and form a circle around him. As the last card set itself on the ground, I can see a golden color sphere forming in front of him. Is it a defensive magic? But I will destroy it right away. I have finished gathering my magic. Ruo error. Oh oh oh. Rumble rumble rumble. Dragon shot materialize at my palm. By the way, this is not a normal dragon shot. It's gigantic dragon shot. Burst him away. Gigantic dragon shot. I yelled as I moved my hand into my gigantic dragon shot. Kuruin Kuruin Kuruin. Ha! I will blow that away along with you, dragon boy. Break! He moved his fist into the golden sphere. And like what he commanded, the sphere shatters, creating a horizontal swirling wind. It suddenly spun faster. It became a golden gigantic storm about gigantic dragon shot size. Oh, as our power clashes, a feeling flows from the other into me, a feeling of gratitude. Even though I can't see the other, I believe that right now he is smiling. Because I too am smiling. A gust of winds blow through us. A very strong wind. And a wave of energy. I can feel a really strong pressure from one of them, a familiar yet unfamiliar pressure. These pressures are from Issei-kun's dragon shot. Butcho, he's close. Let's move on. I said to Butcho, but she denied. Let's contact Akino's group first. Akino, can you hear me? Rias? Good timing, we were about to call you. Anyway, did you feel that pressure from one of these energy waves? Yes, which mean he is really close by. Rias Butcho. I also found a Kuo High School's shirt. No doubt it belonged Issei-kun. You found his shirt? That's amazing, Irina-san. We're close, said Zenobia. Well then, let's hurry up. With Butcho commands we rush up the mountain, toward where Ines. They yell? No, it sounded more like a or a roar. But whoever this is, he disturbs my important ritual. I slowly stand up and walk away from the ritual stands towards the exit. Upon the boulder blocking the entrance lays my sword. A sword passes from generation of my family. And deck of cards on the guard of my sword. I put the deck on a holster on my belt and put my sword inside my left arm by the use of magic. With things set up, I kick the boulder away from the entrance of my sacred shrine. Upon walking out, a ray of light shone onto my body. The light that I missed for a week shone onto me, the golden light of Amaterasu Amikami. Not quite, since this is the devil's underworld. Was this sun made by the Christians' God? Or was this sun made by Lucifer? Underworld of the devil sure is mysterious. But leave that matter later, for now I need to hunt down the guy who disturbed my ritual. But before I can look around, I felt a presence of a dragon or a devil, very close to me. Is it this guy who disturbed my ritual? I then jump down from my shrine. I follow the presence down to a waterfall, a destroyed waterfall. And along the river is a teenage boy looking for something. He has an almost spiky brown hair, quite muscular body build from the look of his chest and shoulder, and a red dragon-like arm gauntlet. He must be the one who disturbed me, no other presence around. Hey you! Who the hell are you? And what are you doing in my territory? I shout at him. He quickly turns his eye toward me. His light brown eyes are filled with anger and annoyance, somehow, deep down is filled with sorrow and regret. But that doesn't matter. He has to be eliminated. I summon my sword out from my left arm and the cards from my holster flew out and circulate around me. Hey you, who the hell are you? I don't know, but you are indirectly killing me. Indirectly killing you? How about I directly kill you right now? Before I can charge, I spot a sword coming out from his left gauntlet. A big executioner sword? Or is it a big broadsword? But there's a dragon-slaying aura around it. A dragon killing Tsurugi. 3. Better buy some times to study that sword. How am I indirectly killing you? You were about to kill me earlier. Because he disrupts my focus, it almost destroys the ritual. It's good that I halt it before the ritual will be totally destroyed. If the ritual is destroyed, then my body will be torn to pieces. You better let me kill you now. He yelled as he switched his sword from right hand to left, before jumping from the dam up to the undercutting of the waterfall and start punching. Rumble rumble. Just one punch managed to shook the whole water. He's strong. He suddenly looks at me one more time before giving the waterfall another punch. Crumble crumble crumble. The whole waterfall collapses. And a big wave of water flood down onto him, but he look unaffected. But the waterfall collapsing won't affect me since I can float. The boy glared at me with annoyance, however it changes into a smirk. Is he planning something? Hey you! Let's end things now. Welsh Dragon over Booster. A sound was emitted from his gauntlet. Is he unleashing a power wave? Sheening. A red aura envelopes him. Suddenly scales start expanding from his gauntlet to his entire body. Then, the aura is too bright. I can't see a thing. The aura died down. And the one who stood is not a bared chest boy, but a boy who is wearing a red armor with a motif of a dragon. With an exact gauntlet was equipped onto his right arm, but instead of red jeweled in white. And the jewel that was present on the gauntlet appeared on both of his arms, shoulders, knees, and the middle of the torso. Interesting. Interesting. My blood is calling out for battle. This is so interesting that I can't control my body anymore. Interesting. That's armor seems very interesting. Dragon Boy, let's fight. Dragon Boy glance at me. His expression is that of disgust. But that does not matter. I cancel my flight and descend down with aim no habakiri readied for a slash. No, let me add more spice to this fight. Take this. Fujin no Kyofu. The wind gathers around my sword. This will be more than a short fight. Welsh Dragonic Rook. Change solid impact. He announces the name. His armor changes its appearance. The armor turns more bulky and seems to have gained more armor's plate. Will there be any change in his strength? Clang. Even though your face is hidden, I can tell that you are surprised with the slashing wind. I deflect myself away and dash toward him for another slash. Clang. He locks my sword. Now that's a good plan. I bet you are planning to punch me. But I won't let you. I swing my right leg at him. Surprised. He grabbed my legs. Such a wonderful reflex and a very powerful arm. He throws my legs back very aggressively. Boost. Boost. His fist shimmers in red aura. What with that boost sound? Aurea. His right fist is shining in green aura too. The same punch that destroyed the whole waterfall. Too simple mind Dragon Boy. Mahu no Juman, Arashur no Arakuru. The card in front of me flipped open. Surprise attack. Foom. Dragon Boy was blown away. But he doesn't seem to be damaged. In fact, he stood up with even more power. He charge ahead, no plans in head. Interesting. I rush forward with aim no habakiri clad with Fujin no Kyofu. Bang. Press. Boom. Hum. Sush. Zoom. Do. Crack. Drip. After a big heavy long fight we've come to a pause. That guy's punch cracks some of my ribs bone and causes my left arm to swell. But I did destroy his armor and slash him a few times with aim no habakiri, though it would be repair later. But I will end this now. Dragon Boy suddenly tossed his sword away and charged head on. Is he thinking the same thing as me? I plunge aim no habakiri into the ground and charge ahead. Boost. 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 Solid impact. Version 2 key. His arm shone even brighter than last time. A mixture of red and green aura. He leaped toward me. Now what's this? No plan but instinct. Or is it a planned move? Get lost. Buki Juman, Bakahatsu Cookie. But I'm not an easy prey. Come forth my attack card. I launch my arm forward. Our arm crossed, our eyes met, our hearts stopped. Just the moment before impact I felt this. Bang. Boom. Rare. Huff, huff you beastly, you sure is strong? Said Dragon Boy. Heh, It you who are strong, you've managed to punch me this far and made several part of my face bleed. And I only can destroy your headpiece and cause you to have a small cut on the left forehead. Huff huff, but your compliment won't make me give you mercy, I said before backing off to where my sword is. That's what I'm going to say. So we're thinking the same thing, huh? That's good. This is it. This will be my finishing move. Prepare to die. Boost, 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 rumble rumble. So many boost sound, and what a pressure. So he's really finishing me. But the same is going for me. I gather up all that is left of my mana and the air around me. Gather it until into a small sphere in front is filled with my mana and condensed air. I close my eye and concentrate. I dived deep down into my mind. I unlock a gate inside myself. With that I open my eye and release a golden aura. Kyukyoku no Kujeki, Mugen no Taiki. Ruo error. Oh oh oh. Rumble rumble rumble. A giant red sphere was created. How strong is he when he is in his full power, I wonder? Burst him away. Gigantic dragon shot. I yelled as I moved my hand into my gigantic dragon shot. Kuruin Kuruin Kuruin. He attacked first. But if I can't blow this away, I won't be able to call myself a descendant of a storm deity. Faha. I will blow that away along with you, dragon boy. Break. I move my fist into the golden sphere. Just like how I commanded, the sphere shatters, creating a horizontal swirling wind. Then it spun faster. It became a golden storm that could blow Dragon Boy's magic sphere away. Oh you. As our power clashes, a feeling flows from the other into me. A feeling of gratitude. Even though I can't see the other, I believe that right now he is smiling. Because I too am smiling. The light died down, revealing a shining, majestic body. That guy, even though I broke few of his ribs and swell his arm, he manages to pull off a great spell. Moreover, even after that monstrous magic that can even out gigantic dragon shot, he can still up straight. And I, just gathering all of that magic power, make both my body and mind on the verge of collapsing. And I can't even stand on both of my leg. Partner, how is your body? Drake, where the hell have you been during this entire battle? Sorry, it's just that I felt a very nostalgic presence around, so I went into astral plane. Why would you want to go in a place full of zombies? But it's good now that you are back. His golden aura disperses, and he collapsed onto his knee. Was that golden aura temporary? And from the pain show on his face, that power seems to have taxed a lot on his body. I met once more, so that feeling of gratitude wasn't false. It's showing in his eye. A very powerful and dreadful energy shot. If you were to shot that at me when fully powered, my storm wouldn't be able to cancel that out. You are amazing, really amazing, Dragon Kuin. Same would go to you. If you were to use that golden aura from the beginning, I wouldn't survive the first slash. You are very powerful, Storm Kuin. What your name? I don't want to call you Storm Kuin every time we meet. I asked. I am feeling a kinship toward him, somehow. Isn't it rude for someone to ask someone else's name before announcing their name? Humph, a warrior full of honor. Well, it's not like I hate these type of guy. Hyodou Issei, but you can call me Ise your? UCI. Susanoo nija. Susanoo no UCI? Susanoo as in the deity Susanoo no Mikoto? Are you a descendant of the deity Susanoo no Mikoto? Where's mind manner? I'm actually meeting someone who can cut my head off. And on top of that, I just fight to death with him. Yeah, but please don't add Sama to my name when you call me. I'm not a full deity. Is that so? But it's still. I will feel like I'm not a Japanese citizen for not respecting a deity. Hey. But did we just call out at the same time? You can go first. Again? Hey, this is actually funny. Oh no. Fuhahaha. Ouch, my stomach. But it's pathetically dim and funny. For someone who actually fought each other just a minute ago to try to talk but end up speaking at the same time. Man, that was pathetically funny. Even our ideas are same. Issei, was it? Wanna come over to my place? Your place is as wreck as a crater of meteor. Fuha. Laughed Yusia. I thought his personality would be as scary as how he fights. But I guess that's all because of adrenaline. Well, that would be same to me. I turn around to see all of my surrounding even more than what a small meteorite can cause. The whole waterfall is now just a wreckage of what it used to be. The trees in the forest were lift of the ground and scatter all over the place. I actually made several fist-shaped craters with my punches. I was too locked in the heat of battle to notice this. I even destroyed the dam in process. I destroyed the dam? Holy shit. I forgot all the pain and immediately rushed to the dam. Not even a thing that can be called a dam is left. I even made the water flow hell lot easier. Doom. I see what's wrong. You seem energetic and start running around and fell to your knee all of a sudden. Asked a sweat dropped UCI. My shirt, it's gone. My shirt is gone. I sniffed. Now the pursuit team will know where my location is. And my peaceful life will be gone. If it's just a shirt I can give you loads. UCI, I know you want to help. But the case you understand is different. What am I supposed to do? Do you need the toilet? Where in the world did that idea came from, you goof? Sigh, no help since it's gone. Achoo. Dimin, I'm catching a cold. Was it because of that hurricane just now? Sorry. Those cards will gather wind from around. It will cause the weather around where it was used to be windy. I see. Now that's interesting. But that's giving me chills here. Please do something. Why don't you come to my place? It's a shrine located in a cave up on the valley not far from here. That's a very grateful invitation. I will accept that invitation honorably. Hey, please do not be so humble around me. If you don't want to catch a cold, follow me. He said before he levitates of the ground. But wait please. Wait for me. I can't fly or levitate like you do. The moment I said that UCI crashed down onto the water. I'm sorry, I'm pathetic. Man, you're just like me when I was younger. Full of power but lack technique. Man, so that kinship feeling from earlier was actually referring to this. This way too cruel. I thought the only pathetic one was me. But there's someone who is in the same state as me before. Mahu no Jumin. Kuchu Fuyo. A white card flew out from the holster. Since when did he pack it? The card that flew out and attached itself to my leg and shine. What's happening? Teleportation? Nothing changes. Is it defective or something? Now try to jump after me. He smiled before he floats of. Don't leave me cheerfully like that. I use all of my leg strength to propel myself after him. Zoom. Well, what? I just zoom up all the way from the ground up over the waterfall's wreckage. What the hell is going on? I'm even zooming ahead of UCI and am heading straight for a headbutt with a rock-hard wall. If you want to stop, then put your hand into your pocket. Don't say thing that concerns my life so casually like that. I won't wait a second to insert my hand into the pocket. It really stopped. This is one hell of levitation. Where is your cave? I will head there first. It's 90 degrees to the left. 90 degrees to the left? That hole there? Pretty far, but reachable within a zip of zoom. Don't fail me, my leg. I use all of my leg strength and zoom straight for the finish line. This is quite simple, isn't it? I. Don't zoom that fast. There's a protective seal for chasing away intruder. If you get in the 5-meter proximity of it without a pass, you'll be zapped. The hell? Every time you explain it's always 1 second away from dead. I can't reach my pocket in time. Put. Sheet. Zap it. Zap it. Zap it. Gi-I-O aha. Reverse life, finally. Gi-I-O aha. A scary sound echoed through the mountain. Is there something happening somewhere around here? The voice is so distorted. I hope it's not Issei-kun's voice. Ria-san, what was that voice just now? Asked Roswai-san. Oh no, her face is showing anxiety. Did that voice scared her? Actually, not only Roswai-san but Butcho and Kaneko-chan became wary too. I wonder how this voice affected the other group. Suddenly a contact was made between us as a Kino-san group. Rias Butcho. Did you hear that scream? Irina-san is scared too? Don't tell me everyone was scared by that. Yes. Leaving that aside, have you found anything? As of now, nothing. But several part of the river seems to be out of place. Thank God. Akino-san is fine. Now that's really relieving. Phew, and I thought everyone was scared. What is that supposed to mean, Kiba-senpai? Asked Kaneko-chan. She's sharp, isn't she? I was worried that everyone was scared because of that screech just now. I replied truthfully. The only way to handle her is to speak with honesty. But yeah, it'll be fine. In that case, please hurry ahead, you might be more successful than us, said Roswai-san. I wonder where Zenobia is, haven't heard her voice. Irina-san, where's Zenobia? Zenobia? She went ahead. Maybe she's too far from the signal. I can hear all of you clearly. That surprised me. Where was she all this time? Did you find anything? Butcho and Irina, I think you guys actually need to rush here now. You really have to come and see this. What's wrong up there? Zenobia. Is Issei-kun up there? Roswai-sensei and Akino, no, please listen everyone. Up here is what I can call calamity zone. Everything was either trashed or ripped into wreckage. Only a few can be told what it was before. As if it's hit by a calamity or a place where a deity recently fought. Zenovia's voice is shaking. It must have been so horrible, since it make a tough warrior like Zenovia's voice shake. Butcho, we cannot wait here any further. We must go there now. What happened up there? Is it related to Issei-kun? Please be safe. Spark, spark, spark. DMNU UCI. Every time you told me stuff that can decide my life, it's always seconds to death. But you survived, didn't you? And your hair. Because of that spark you changed your hairstyle. Ha. An afro, I see. This is ridiculous. Bloody ridiculous. Fuhaha. All because of you, my supernormal hair turned into a FNG afro. That zap was way too FNG powerful. Did you hide something so important that you need an electrified field that can kill someone? Now even my pants are burnt and tattered. Achoo. Curse, hurry up and give me the pass already. Hi. Here, Watari. A white kanji, Watari, appeared on my palm before disappearing. Did I receive the pass? I won't know till I try. I zoom up to the cave again, this time slowly. 1 meter, 3/4, half a quarter, an inch away, and zoom. I did it. No zap. I have entered the force field. Something in my vision changed. Instead of a small hole seen from the outside, inside the force field is big cave entrance located on a lonely stone pillar. Decorated with shrine-like decoration, with lots of seal were placed around to act as a protective barrier. My place might be a little small, but I think it is fine to fit 5 of that armor inside. The Welsh Dragonic Rook one, you know. Entered UCI. So he even remembers a small phrase during the fight. Impressive observation skill. Come in. He led me in. I'm a bit nervous here. He told me not to be too humble, but from the exterior of his house make me feels like I'm entering a sacred. No, better entered now. And so I walked in. The interior is what I would call simple. Not so luxurious, just enough to support life. One simple bed with a pillow and sheet, a small area for meditation, a bookshelf heavily stacked, and a wardrobe. No entertaining furniture or eye-capturing feature. So vast, yet so lonely. Not even a glimpse of memory to show. UCI lived here? For a lively guy like him to live a lonely place like this, it's a bit out of place. Here your shirt and pants. And again, he's cheerful. No, I can't let this continue. I grabbed his shoulder and thrashed him down onto the floor. Hey UCI, I know we just get to know each other, but if anything bother you, please let me know. Wait, what dash? I'm willing to listen to everything. Wait a dash. If anything makes you feel uneasy, please tell me. Are you gay or something? Look at your position, you idiot. It's awkward. Look at my position? What's wrong with this position? I'm pushing you against the wall. You are showing a blushing face and I'm on my knee. How the hell is this gay, you fool? This far from feeling sick. Compare this to what I've been, it's nothing. You are so petite yet you are trying to act big. I'm more experienced than you in every way, little boy. Is that so? I've never been close to anyone. So this is the first time I learned things out of book. Thought so. No wonder why. Now let your Aniki tell you experience I've earned from those stuff. You've experienced those stuff with a guy before? Fahaha. Was that supposed to be a joke? Or did you actually done it with a guy before? Faha. That was supposed to mean that I've done those stuff with women, not with guys. There's no way in the world I will do that with a guy. Not even when I'm drunk nor by accident. Poof. That was a really good laugh. Been years since I have one. Years? Just what is wrong with his family? Nay. Hey, Isini, please tell me your story. Why can I feel a dragon presence in you? How come you're so strong? Fine for me. But can I put on the clothes first? It will be a long story. So Ione was labored as a strayed devil because you went berserk once? That's quite unfair. Claim an uneasy UCI. I've told him everything. From my birth to childhood, playing with Irina, entering Kuo High School and reincarnated into a devil, fighting for Butcho against Riser up to battling with Cow's Brigade and becoming a strayed devil. That's how devil are, I guess. Clear the threat before it grows. But that should an idea exclusive to the old head devil who survived the war. Tell me more about the devils. Being a descendant of deity halt me from learning other cultures. Is that so? Instead, can you tell me yours first? I've been wondering for a while now. So about my birth, 17 years ago my parents met a shrine. My father was a descendant of Susanoo Onomikoto and my mother was a Miko of the shrine. Apparently mother was hanging her clothes, father was around and his presence brews up a wind and blew her one of her clothes away, and it stuck on a tree. Father felt sorry for her due to him being the cause of the wind. So he descends down and helps her pick it, in form of a mortal man that is. And somehow they experienced something called love at first sight, and then it and Tada. She carries me within her. That's an unusual story. So your dad feels sorry for her and decides to help, but upon helping he fell for her. And then she became PRDNT with you. But the happiness stops there. Few years after I was born, a father was called back and consequently punished by the Council of Shinto deity, composed of deity generations older than me but generations younger than the beginning god. The beginning gods did what was their job and never interfere with the younger one's affair. Mother was heartbroken upon learning about father's punishment, to the point she can't do a single thing. No one is there for me, so I was called up to the heaven by my uncle, where I was taught how descendant of each deity leans different skill and power. Of course, being a hybrid is an obstacle in my path. I have less access to what other Susanoo's can do, and sometimes being a hybrid gives me too much destructive power in combat training. It's way over the chart that I accidentally harm my brother mortally. With that, I was casted into Yomi, to be imprisoned there. A black sheep in flocks of white sheep. Being a hybrid is hard, isn't it, Akino-san? But UCI shares a similar story with me. Accidentally harming someone and was heavily framed. Now I know what that feeling of kinship from before is. Isani won't know how scary Yomi is. A darkened land full of rotten living. In the vast land, no matter where I wander, there will be hordes of them. I won't eat any of Yomi's food, not even a single drop of water. And I starved, being a hybrid make me starves like normal mortal. I was given no hope of surviving, only a choice of joining the living corpses or end my own life. But then a golden shone onto me. The light from the first Susanoo. Susanoo no Mikoto-sama. Wait, what? You met your first ancestor there? Now that's something every Japanese citizen would kill you for. Yeah, he creates a hole for me to escape before disappearing without any words. I immediately run away. Passing through that hole leads me into the territory of devil. Into this mountain, specifically this shrine. All of the stuffs were here already, including this sword. Usei take out his sword again. How in the world did he keep it in there? Aim no Habakiri, according to the legends. It's the sword Izanagi used to kill one of his sons, the flame deity Kagutsuchi, was it? And passed on to Susanoo. And Susanoo used that very same sword to slay Yamato Naroki. But there are two more things that concern me right now. First, Usei, just wondering, what is that mark on your face? A normal tattoo? Or does it have a special meaning? Oh, this? This is the mark of Susanoo. When the first Susanoo angered Amaterasu Mikami for killing her cook, she gave Susanoo this mark before banishing him. And then this mark was passed down from each Susanoo to their descendant. It's only exclusive to male descendant, by the way. I see. Then what about the cards? Did you create them? Secondly, those cards, what are they? They have many effects in them, ranging from levitation spell to destructive spell. I won't be surprised if they have spell for creating a rainstorm. Oh, you mean these grimoire? They are not exactly a grimoire, an Eastern one to be exact. I create them using one of the book's knowledge. Wanna try to create a set for yourself? Nah, I'm a power type, so I don't really want to get myself busy with them. Besides, I'm on the run, remember? And now that my shirt has floated with the river, it will be a small night before they find me. Sorry, but it's shorter than what you think. Because we're here already. Another voice enters our conversation. Who? The pursuit team? That's way too of a fast. Usei and me quickly spring ourselves off the ground and ready myself for a battle. Wait a sec. That voice, why does it sound so familiar? And this presence is? So many nostalgic one. Don't tell me. ///. Crumble, crumble, crumble. A sword slashes through the entrance of the shrine, making an even bigger one. That style of slashing. Hi. We've come for you, Aten. Smiled the charming prince. So that voice and presence was you, Kiba. Ise. Ise-kun. Ise-senpai. Not only Kiba but everyone? Butcho, Zenobia, Akino-san, Irina, Raswai-san and Kaneko-chan come through the hole? Where's Asia and Gasper? No, now it's not the time to ask for that. How did you cancel out the barrier? Only on Mayuji and a handful of Miko should know how. Yelled Usei. So that barrier was something really exclusive to Shintoha? Unfortunately, I am one of those handfuls, Miko. And it's good to see you again, Ayun. Smiles Akino-san. It has been a while since we last saw each other, I see. Said Zenobia. Yeah, it has been a while. Ise-kun, you're safe. Cried Irina. What are you crying for? Too bad you're in a really good shape. What's with that get-up? Kaneko-chan asked in monotone. This? An exact replica of Usei's clothing. Raswai-san remains quiet. Let's have a talk. Even though she said she wants us to talk, it's nothing more than an awkward circle. Usei left a little bit earlier, claiming it's my business and I should have a clear thought for it. Everyone is staring at the floor. I don't think anyone here dares to make a noise. I decide to break the silence. How are you guys doing? Any problem when I'm gone? With all the girls around just talking make my heart starts to feel a big pressure on it. I'm feeling very uneasy, and those words, even though it's in low voice, it's ringing in my head again. Kill. Destroy. Rage. Shut the F up, you zombies. I need to concentrate on the matter in front right now. I try to be as casual as I can. The silence continues even after I ask them. No problem, everything is fine. No uproar, we cover up your disappearance at school as a trip with your parent and us, and for your parents it's a trip with us only. Raswai-san explained. Is that so? A two-way excuse. But why is she trying to end it so quickly? Then, did Serorg-san or Surzek-sama say anything? We haven't met Serorg yet, and Oni-sama is busy with dealing with the Cows Brigade recent attack at northern Lucifat area. Replied Butcho, again she ended fast. What's with you all? Where's Gasper and Asia? Jaikun is too afraid to face you if the time comes, and so is Asia. So you came here prepared to face me if it's necessary, Hazanovia? What about the pursuit team? They haven't been bothering me for a while now, and to the fact that you can find me, they should be able to too. Now that's a different matter, Ise-kun. First, why don't talk about, why did you go berserk? Dimen Yukiba. Why do I have to go straight to the question I want to be asked least? None of was suffering when you berserk. You don't need power for anything at that time. So why did you go berserk? Phew. Why are you all here? You knew the answer, don't you? We're here to take you back. Claimed Butcho. So you're really here to take me back? I just can't. I'm a strayed devil. And you guys, excluding Irina, are devil with future. You can't. You just can't mess with me, Dash. What nonsense are you sprouting? Even though you are a stray one, you are my servant. As your master, I will train you from fresh to stop you from going astray. That's not possible, Dash. It's possible. I will try every way to stop you. Please, Dash. I said it's not possible. Why won't you ever listen to me? I snapped. Everyone rose up in battle stance. That's to be expected. Even though all this time, even though I tried my best. My heart, it won't cover these scars. The scar from when I was human. I know it doesn't concern you guys, and I tried not to let them go against you. I tried my best to forget it and look into your good side. And yet you guys didn't notice it at all. All of them. Not even a single notice. Even though when you have time to rethink about it, you just thought, what's wrong with Ise? Why won't he understand, right? You guys just considered all about from one side of the story. Why won't you guys ever consider my feeling? Why am I to be blamed? Why does the entire fault go on me? All of your crap. All of your sick play. Going round and round. Why can't you be true to me? I'm sick of it. Of your selfishness. All of you. I roar out all of my feeling. Even though I feel so sad, tears won't come out. Just more and more sorrow flowing out. I said, what? Everyone was dumbstruck in shock. So it really is what I have thought, him and you all. I said, you see, you've heard it all? Does the current me look pathetic in front of you? As you can see, Hini is not stable to go with you. Furthermore, I can't let him back to those who can't consider his feeling. Please leave. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean I don't understand you? It's you who don't understand us. No, Rias. Even though I just spit on your face, you won't grasp any of it. You selfish beach. Kill. Destroy. Rage. I wish I could do that now. I really wish I can throw all of it out now. Until you can truly understand me, don't ever think about meeting me again. You see, I'm sorry, but thanks for all of your trouble. I will be sure not to make you worry. As I try to walk out, Kiba unsheathed his sword and used it to block the way. What now? Instead of talking properly, you want to talk with fist? Ice-kun, but how can you change so much during this short time? How about this explanation? You sheets will never understand me anyway. So why not change to the extreme where you won't need to understand me? Satisfied? If so, please let me leave. Clang. Kiba tried to slash down, but UCI interval between with his aim no habakiri. Are you alright, Izani? Sayuci, thanks. And yes, I'm fine. I shift glance from back to Kiba. His eyes are burning with anger passionately. Kiba, you owed UCI one. What nonsense are you talking about? If I had not come in between, you would have been blown to pieces by Annie seconds ago. What? That's not possible. Look at Ani's hand. It's cladded in power that turn a waterfall into wreck. Compare that to a stickman like you. It's a correct fact that you will be blown into pieces. That's right. My hand is cladded with all of my Tuki. I can blow this stickman straight to kingdom come. Amen. Kiba hissed before backing off. Without needing to tell, he knew he was overpowered, both by me and UCI. Rias. Rias jumped from the call, maybe because of the hostility in my voice. But that would be really good if she's scared of me. Take these back. I move my hand into my chest and pull out 8 pieces of crimson pawn. With this out of me, I'm no longer bound to her. Much to the girls' horror, they can't even stand looking at this. All of them turn their face away. A bloody hole in my chest, blood gushing out. I place all of them in front of her, giving her a final glance and walk out. Wait, Aikoen. Again? Why won't this sheet ever learn? What is it, Kiba? I will use force to bring you back. Even if that marks the death of me. Oh, interesting. And what would you do if I accidentally kill you? Don't underestimate me. Kiba roared, followed by his footwork. UCI, please place some seal over the cave. I don't want to ruin your home. Hi, order received and done. Clang. Clang, 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 clang. Kiba went round me and starts slashing me, but it's all useless because I can block them all. With only my left hand to be note. Your steps are getting boring. Earthbreak. I clad myself with Tuki, a small amount that won't destroy this mountain but enough to crack the ground. Bang. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Kaya. The girls are screaming, even though it's neither that powerful nor strong. Back to Kiba, he has lost his rhythm because of the quake, and the ground is still shaking. You're widely open. Boost, 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 boost. Dragon impact. I executed my solid impact without Welsh Dragonic Rook armor. But this time it's vastly different than solid impact. I know what you are aiming for. You haven't changed. Oh, is that so, Kiba? That why don't you taste it for yourself? Oh, you. Rarea. I dodged Kiba slash and successfully land a hit on Kiba. A very destructive one too. Is that all you've got? Just a simple touch? So annoying, wait and see its effect. Bang. Gah. Kiba lowered himself down to his knee before puking up blood. What was that? Dragon impact. From the name you can tell it's a modified version of solid impact. But it's way different. Instead of making impact right away, it will form a seal on you and deal internal damage. Humph. Been thinking about making a new move but never thought of you being a lab rat. Anyway, thanks. If that is all you can do, then don't ever think of following me. No. Wait, Aikoen. Is it because we put pressure on your relationship with Butcho? Oh, figured you would know. But that's not all of it. Maybe, or partly. That depends on how you will think about it. Then why won't you explain it to us? If I only explain, there will be no passion or sympathy from you. Until you can figure all of it, then that's when I will return. Glory Drag Trooper. Light shone from Kiba. His other sacred gear has reached its balance breaker? I won't let you go. Never ever. I won't let you make Butcho and others cry. A numerous numbers knight emerge from the ground, wielding swords embedded with dragon-slaying ability. A balance breaker make in case I ever go berserk again, huh? Get him, Dragon Knight. The Dragon Knights charge at me with their sword ready. That's all you've got? So pathetic and lame. How sad that you, the other Gremmeries male, can't even reach me. Boost, 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 boost. Gigantic dragon shot. Rumble, rumble. Magic gathers around my hand and form another gigantic dragon shot. The size is a lot smaller than the one I used against UCI, nevertheless enough for the stickman Kiba. Turn to crisp. Oh, you. Rumble, rumble. Boom. Wah. Kya. On my books. And my bed. Lower the output, damn it, Ani. All of Kiba's Dragon Knights are annihilated. Kiba himself was blasted against the wall. I won. It's pretty damn easy to tell from the beginning. Yudo. Yudo. Are you alright? Yuto? Stop it, Rias. Can't you see that he has lost his consciousness? Aikoen. How can you do that? He's your friend. I did the minimal damage to him. If I were to add another boost, he would have died. And don't say he's my friend when he doesn't care about my feeling. And that goes for you too, Irina. In fact, it applies to all of you. I see. Oh, heartbroken Zenobia? You can't be, since you only aim for my genetic material. Not my feeling. Dash. Ise-kun, that's it. You went over the line. Dash. You what Akino-san? You are weaker than Kiba, and can't you see how bad his state is? I don't want to hurt you much. Ise-senpai. How could you say that? And I don't mind ripping cats' tails too. Ise-kun, you really went over the line, way too deep. Don't you know these girls' feeling? Oh yeah, I know that. Rias is seducing me for fun. Irina and Zenobia are after my genetic material. Akino-san is just using me as a tool to tease Rias. Kaneko is using me as a sandbag. And you are just an old boyfriendless Yandere who see me as someone not important. Any part one miss? Dash. Oh my, they're shocked. So surprised to have someone sees right through your feeling? I'm leaving, thanks for every bitter memory till now. Tell this to my parents and everyone if they ask why I have not returned. I decided to live by myself. Actually, not by myself, but I'm living with a close friend. Ayasiani. That close friend me, right? Right? Yeah, tag along UCI. Yada. I get to tag along with Ayasiani. Mahu Juman. Katatsuk. Everything is being SCK into a single card. A spell card for packing things? All his books, shelves and bed, into one single card. Followed by Mahu Juman, Nenriki Aidu. A card set itself under me and UCI who just ran out. Where to? Northern Lucifad, or if it can't transport anywhere then head for anywhere you've been in Underworld. Sir, yes sir. The white card shown and starts to release light particle out. Goodbye, brothers in arms. From now on, we are no longer someone we knew, we're enemy. An enemy that you never met, an enemy that just appear and ask for a fight. I'm your enemy that doesn't need any feeling nor sympathy, they will degenerate me. Prepare for one hell of a fight in case we meet. Prepare for bloodshed, prepare for some heartbreaker, prepare for your worst nightmare. Prepare to fight me until I'm satisfied. Me and UCI are covered in white light, and the vision blacken. It's the noon of July 31st. A day has passed since Ise-kun declaration of war. I, Kiba Yudo, woke up after being treated by Grafia-san. Now I'm standing in the middle of Gremory Estate, looking at the victims of Ise-kun. Currently the higher-up are busy with Chaos Brigade's attack at Northern Lucifat. The one who knew about Eigen are in small number. Gremory Head and his wife, Sir Zexama and Grafia-san finally Rias Gremory's family. The others still think of him as a normal stray devil. When I woke up, only Raswai-san was by my side. She said that the other were either too depressed and or shock. And that's true. Everyone apart from Raswai-san is really in that state. Butcho is very shocked and depressed. From Raswai-san word, she cried all night. And now she's just sitting on a sofa, gazing aimlessly at Aikun's pawn evil pieces. She suffers many waves of shock and depressions. First she was depressed with Ise-kun's stiffness about their relationship, followed by shock when Ise-kun went berserk, and another wave of both when Eigen yelled at her yesterday. Her state is really pitiable. Akino-san's no different. She just sat on the bed, aiming her eye into the space. She too suffers greatly. She loves Akun with all her heart, just like other girls here do. But Ise-kun comments on her feeling toward him as a tool for teasing Rias. That really must have shatters her heart. Her feeling was rejected and scraped by the one she loved. Asia-san has not been out of her room ever since we told her the story. But I can still hear some sobbing even now. Another big victim. Though Asia-san wasn't there during Ise-kun declaration. But Ise-kun words from declaration must have made some impact from her. The part where he said, "I need no feeling or sympathy from you," must have struck hard on her. Zenobia wasn't seen anywhere. But from what Raswai-san said, she asks Azazel-sensei to make a very strong artificial dimension for her to thrash Durandal power around. Because she was raised in the church, her method of showing her feeling was a bit out of ordinary. Nevertheless, she still loves Aiken. But for Issei-kun to say that she only wants his genetic material really must have dealt a blow to her. Irina-san has returned to normal, or partially. Her eyes were red from crying. Irina-san tries her best to be cheerful, but she often fails and resumes back into daydreaming. She knew Owen ever since they were young, and she loves him starting from back then. Her current status as an angel has stopped her from advancing further. All this time she has to endure the pain of not being able to love the one she loved, and now her loved one has said something horrible to her. Kaneko-chan is a bit off. She acts normal, but sometimes she accidentally use her force without restriction, e.g. she smash a cup onto the table with full force accidentally, breaking them both. I don't really know how deep her feeling is. But from the current Kaneko-chan action, her feeling must have been on the same level as every girl's. Gasper-kun is still in his room, like Asia-san, crying all the time. He has lost his idol, spiritual support, teacher, friend, mentor, and most of all, his beloved senpai. Issei-kun was the one who pulled Gasper-kun out of his box. He helped Gasper-kun in any way he can, always giving advices when Gasper-kun is down or in trouble. And now that person is gone. How much of Gasper-kun will be torn? Roswai-san is still Roswai-san. She is still calm, serious, and composed. She's new, so she doesn't have much feeling for him. I really don't know what to do now. Issei-kun was everyone and my center and our spiritual support. The Issei-kun we know is long gone. The one in Issei-kun right now is someone hostile. To everyone. It really makes a great impact on all of us. An even bigger impact on the girl's side. He assaults their feeling, and then disappears right in front of them. Thinking now won't help. I need to think of a strategy to beat him. And I need more power. I walk limply away from Roswai-san toward the TV. I hope there is some lead about Issei-kun in the news. Ha. Burl, that was Fu. Hi, this is Darafil of DN News. Sorry to interrupt others' news and program, but we have emergency report from Northern Lucifat. Northern Lucifat? That where Icon was heading for. As we have reported before, there was initial attack in this area by Cow's brigade. But now another group has arrived. Another group. It must be Issei-kun's group. Roswai-sen, I think I have found some lead on Ian. The instant I shout that, everyone's eyes in the room returned to normal. Everyone sprang from their seat and rushed toward me. Gasper-kun and Asia-san also hurry out from their room. Zenobia appears through a magic circle in front of the door. Everyone position themselves on the sofa or on the floor as soon as they reach here. All of them are eager to listen to news. I'm glad they have their will back. This is Ariel reporting directly from Frontline. We were supposed to be reporting for the military strength at Northern Lucifat, but as soon as we arrive here there were already sound of battles. The cameraman zooms into the center of the battle, and in there we saw two men fighting against bigger force. One of them unleashes a giant hail of magic bullets onto the Cow's brigade, whilst the other plows them away by slashing his sword and brewing up storm. Those red magic bullets must have been dragon shot. And that blue sword belongs to the other man called Issei. The two men show UPS before we have arrived, and currently they are still fighting against the Cow's brigade. And what more, they fought them greatly even though they were outnumbered. That's normal. Issei-kun power exceed a whole squad of high-ranked infantry. No, a whole regiment. That's why defeating numbers of small fry is like a play for him. And for that guy too. Whoa, zoom in. Look at the guy with brown hair. He's forming another giant red magic bullet. Let's go closer. The reporter and cameraman walk hurriedly closer into the battlefield. Is it all right for them to go there that close? I mean, if they were hit then the whole report will end. Everyone, now we are closer to the battlefield. We will zoom in to see their face. If you announce it out loud, the two of them will notice. And just like I thought, they really did notice. Issei-kun quickly release another hail of dragon shot into the sky before turning into many small dragon shot. One of them heads straight for the camera. Boom. Kiowa, what are you doing to the camera? The image was cut. Damn it, our only lead to him. Ah, sorry, screaming. We are still able to report but without any visual. That brown hair boy completely destroys our only camera. Please think of this as a radio report. Sorry for inconvenience. As for now, the Cows Brigade members are quickly wiped out. The brown hair boy release another big red magic shot right through their force. And the black hair boy is hacking through the surviving force. Oh, for goodness sake, they almost annihilate the entire Cows Brigade force. That can't be true. Surzak-sama said that the force at Northern Lucifad had at least 500 members consist of sacred gear users, fallen angels, devil and other races. They easily annihilate all of them in such short time. That's just impossible. The last one is down. All of Cows Brigade members are down. The last one was just shot by the red magic bullet. And the last was down. Just like that. Completely annihilated. I turn around to look the girls' faces. Butcho, Akino-san, Kaneko-chan and Roswai-san showed a worry and shock expression. Asia-san, Gasper, Irina-san and Zenobia seems concerned for Issei-kun only. I can tell that the first four has regained some sense concerning the underworld. The latter four only care about Issei-kun. Let's go ask them some question. The footstep became audible. Are they rushing? Kaiyuawea. What the hell? What are you doing to our reporter? Something's happening there. Don't tell me Ian is finishing them off. Sorry about the BLNDFLD, but we can't let you see our face. So ask you question like this. This voice. It's question. Definitely him. So the footstep sound was Issei-kun's rushing to BLNDFLD them. This is Darafil from DN News. Sorry for screaming again. Now we are asking question directly with the two warriors. This is it. Please ask them good. Why were you fighting the Cows Brigade? That's our most important question here. We are team satisfaction. We fight to satisfy ourselves and for nothing more. Such a heavy answer. But what was that? Fight to satisfy ourselves? You are not fighting for justice? Sorry? You fight to satisfy yourselves? You're not fighting for justice? Well, you heard what we said. Anything else? We'll leave soon. We don't want the soldier to see our face either. This voice belongs to the guy called UCI. So they will leave if the soldier were to surround them? I can't stay here. I need to go there to stop them. As I try to leave, Roswai-san stops me. Not yet, Kiba-kun. We have to wait until they finish everything. But if we wait, they'll leave. We won't have any more lucky chances like this. I know, but you think you can reach there in time? Grafia-san is with Surzak-sama right now. And no one here apart from her has been to every city of Underworld, so no one can transport you there. Sorry, but we really have to admit our defeat this time. I know, Roswai-san. But I can't let them go just when they are just in front of us. Please. Just sit down and continue watching. I grunted at my defeat. I really have to sit down and continue watching. Just wondering, but why aren't you allying yourself with other faction? If you do that, you'll get both money and fame. You're slow. Ah, damn it. Why didn't you get it from the beginning? I said we fight to satisfy ourselves. That includes fighting every side. And I know your next question. Yes, we are making enemies with everyone. Angels, devil, fallen, or anyone. Now that's outrageous. You are making the whole world your enemy by announcing that. Just what are you planning, Issei-kun? Also, we will take jobs as mercenary. Just come to the cave located at the north of MTISE of Gremory area. Leave a request there, since we will always be traveling. Are you trying to bring us doom? You putting it as Gremory are helping terrorists. Oh, don't worry. Gremory just has nothing to do with this. They are clean and pure. We just happened to arrive there. From human world, that is. What is your plan? I really don't get you, Issei-kun. And thank you, UCI, you really help us there. The mercenary part. The Gremory won't be so happy. I believe they are watching this too. One last question and we will head off. The military are forming their line. We don't want to mess with devils today. In that case, are you here to help us? Or destroy us? What a silly question. Neither of them. Anti-hero don't side with anyone. After all, we will be fighting both hero and villain. Chuckle, well then, Miss Reporter. The transport magic ready. The soldier are coming here. Mahu Juman, Nenriki Idu. Fume. The sound of the transport magic setting under their feet. Where are they heading to now? Rias Gremory. Sir Bill. I hope the match between you two will be interesting. I want to see Hyodou power once more. He's shifting his existence as Hyodou Issei away. He doesn't want anyone to recognize him at all? And that is all of our emergency report. Thank you for watching and listening. The news end and return to the normal news channel. I see. Butchono. Not only her but everyone eyes have their life returned. Currently, there are reports of attack against Chaos Brigade at various places. One is at Kuo City area, others included Alliance Stronghold. All reports stated that the attacks were all done by two young men, cladded in cloak. One of them used red magic bullets and his fist while the other used a sword and set of cards. Reports Grafia-san. So they went to attack the Chaos Brigade all day. And I thought they were going to attack other faction too. Thank you, Ayase-kun. However, there are still other various things need to be concerned. Such as, how can they travel that fast in one day? Or what are their true agenda? I see, so everyone still doesn't trust them. Well, Ayase-kun shook the whole world with his word. That must have been a joke. For the next topic, it's about Ayase-sama declaration against you and his evil piece. Ria-sama, you might have to look for a new pawn's dash. Not in 1,000 years. I'm sorry for intruding into your personal business. But for now, let me keep these pawns. I will put them in your room afterward. Yes, please do so. And our meeting ends. We are back in living room of Gremory Estate. Everyone except for Gasper-kun and Asia-san are here. Butcho told them not to come since this will be too much for them. For all of the girls here actually. As we know, Ise and his friend has formed a team called Team Satisfaction. And they made a declaration that they are enemy to every force in this world. But judging from their action today, they don't seem to be a threat to devil forces at all. I think so too. If he can, he would have destroyed the whole force there and then. So Butcho and Akino-san have same idea as me. That's relieving. Those two really have their life back in them. That would be same for us, right Irina? Yes. I have the very same idea. Good, those two too. We're almost back to the way we were before. Still. So there are still me and Tuju-san who doesn't have same idea as everyone. Why is that so? You too. Butcho, during the travel. I felt Ise-senpai's ki. It was shaking very violently, yet happily. As if he was enjoying the battle. And when he starts raging, it was like its foundation has changed completely. The gentle and calm foundation has completely changes into a foundation full of hatred and hate. I can't fully trust him yet. And for me, the reason is the way he fought today. Normally, he would always summon his armor in a fight. And that style of fighting is not like what we saw today. He changes from power type into technique type. Instead of fist fight, he chose to annihilate them with destructive magic. Not to mention he changed his straight dragon shot into small homing version of it. So that's why. Kaneko-chan can trust Ayase-kun because she can sense change in his life force. Whilst Raswai-sen thinks that his change of battle style means that he has changed completely. I see, so there's still these factors to be counted. One more thing's Ria-san. Ayase-kun, he said that he is expecting a fight between you and Serorg. Furthermore, he says want to see Hyodou's power. Isn't he shifting his existence as Hyodou Issei away? I mean, he act like he's not Hyodou Issei, but as if he is someone else. The silence enters. Raswai-sen, you shouldn't have said that. I also realize that, but if I said it out the girl will be gloomy again. Tell me Yuto. What have we not understand, Ise? How am I supposed to know, Butcho? I heard you ask him that when you two were fighting. What did he answer? About that? I'm not sure myself. When I ask is it because we put pressure on the relationship between Butcho and him, he replied with, maybe, or partly. That depends on how you will think about it. Maybe or partly. Depends on how we think. So he meant that it can both be the reason and is not the correct reason. What do you other think? I personally have no answer. I don't really know what to answer. Sorry, Akino-san. That would be same for me. Me too. Why aren't you two answering, Kaneko? Rosweiss? The other has answered already. Sorry. I can't think of anything either. I also don't really know. So nobody really knows. What are we supposed to do? We can't see Issei-kun if we don't know the reason. Issei-kun won't accept us even if we can find and defeat him. I can't myself a friend of his anymore. Short life. That was fun. Fuhaha. That was way too funny. Holy shit. Look at her face. Her face was so freaking pale. And she was shaking like she was going to piss us there. Fuhahaha. Didn't I laugh too much? My stomach is about to burst. Just to let you know. We are in a cafe right now, called Tonky Honk Cafe. A plain cafe in Rosiers, an old city in the old Mao reign. Now a town slump that opens from 8 a.m. to 2 a.m. Inside contains a counter, few table sets, a snooker board and a wine storage. Both of us are waiting for our meal patiently while laughing our butt off at the counter. But for the dead God's sake. The fight was like a child play. I thought fighting with such a big organization would be more entertaining. Heh, that's because they are brainwashed small fries. Just wait until we gain more fame. Oh yeah, which faction would Issei like set tomorrow's target? We can't be celebrating on our first small victory. How about the devil's side? We are the anti-hero after all. Sound nice? I wonder if the Mao Asmodeus was training his army properly. Or it would turn into a bloodbath festival. Fuhahahaha. Oi, keep it down you two. My cafe is a public place, not personal. Oof, sorry Paul-san. But there are no other customers here. You should be thankful of us instead. Your shop would have been closed yesterday if we didn't enter this place. Che, you shitty brat sure know how to painfully stab an old man. And here is your ordered meal. A guy enters the counter holding 2 plates in his hand. An orange hair. Middle-aged guy with blue bandana tied just barely to cover his messy hair. He is a bit taller than me, has a normal body build. The most interesting about him is the thick black sunglasses. It's as black as Azazel's wing. Note, he's a fallen angel. Say Paul-san. What is it Issei-kun? Why did you choose this location as a place to set a shop? You can open it in somewhere better. Because it's cheap. How much tabs have you been holding? Shitty brat doesn't have to mess with adult problem. Hey, why treat me badly when you treat Issei so nicely? You are biased. Well, think of how much trouble you caused me yesterday. You hit the moneyman just because he's in your way. And your effing slap sent him flying into my wine storage. If it wasn't for Issei-kun, all of my precious wine will be gone. This shitty geezer worries his wine over his life. I really want to kill you here. Ha. Sorry Issei. Brush it away. I'm starving. I dug my fork into the grilled pork and put it in my mouth. I wonder why won't anybody come here when the food is good? And he even have room for you rent to with low fee. It really that sound like an inn. Aren't you guys worried about being hunt? Huh. You guys attack Cow's brigade today. And tomorrow you will be fighting the devil's military. And God know where you will strike next. God's dead, don't you know? Anyway, are you worried that your shop will be destroyed? We will find somewhere else if you're worried. I know God's dead, and F this shop. I can open it again. I'm more worried about you kids. Paulson, I don't have children, and my wife died in the war. I don't really have anything left. I don't want you to waste your life like that. Young ones still have many things in this world. Unlike me. Don't worry Paul-san. Me and A&E are not wasting our life. In that case enjoy your meal. Paul-san. Something wrong, shitty brat? Humph. Are they any bored in this city? Why are you asking? There's one in the town square. I turned to Issei, he has the same idea as me. Good, real good. We will post some paper there. Something good. I don't get it, but if you want to use the printer to print some paper feel free to use the one over there. And he went into the kitchen again. Midnight will be when? 250 copies would do. Yes sir. We will get some fast money soon. That night we spent time printing our paper and waiting for the clock to strike. And when the clock struck midnight, we quickly ran out from the shop. We run toward the town square, using a well-drawn map from Paulsan. As soon as we arrive, we spot the board, lonely standing in the middle of the square. Not exactly a board, more like a blank cube sitting there, waiting for someone to put something on it. We split in two and post roughly 50 to 80 on each side of the board. We confirm each other and went back to the inn. It's in the morning and both me and UCI are at the square, mixing ourselves with the giant crowd who came to look at our post. Asen, what's wrong? Why are there so many people here? I asked innocently. This old man here is somewhat disbelief or shock. He handed me one of our post, which I innocently read it. Satisfaction mercenary. We are Team Satisfaction, the one and only. We are looking for jobs as mercenary or any jobs worth our time. If you're interested in hiring us, post your request on the board. We will come round to check it at random time and day. Play fair, don't rip out others' request. Post requirement, details, meeting place, rewards. Thank you. Prelude Life 5. The Burning Guy. Fires are burning through the entire city. UBSRD. You double-cross us. His hand shines in red light. All is fair in love and war. Run now. You can't die. Burn to ashes, you scum. We're back at the cafe, helping Paulsan preparing his stuff. Since we leave the cafe early yesterday to fight Cow's brigade, we didn't know Paulsan have morning customer. Not really surprised since his food tastes really great. How come someone like him fell anyway? The city is running wild. Many people are crowding there, trying their best to find some space to post their job. No official came. Well, they came but took it as a prank. They came a bit earlier and asked Paulsan if they saw anyone unusual came by. And you know the answer. But it's different from what you think. The hell? You believe in such crap? PFFFE, you officials are so lame. Wahahaha. And they were flustered to death. What a guy. He could have driven that moneyman off by himself. Oi, shitty brat. Don't slice the meat like a wild slash. You'll ruin the taste. Ah, sorry. Din, you're such a pro at cooking. So professional that mistake is not available. Of course, foods are something we need to survive. And to make us survive longer, its taste has to be perfect. Here, instead of slicing like barbarian, you have to slowly slice them from corner to corner. Or for beginner, try to cut them in any direction but retain the size at 1 centimeter. I was dumbfounded. This fallen angel sure knows how to cook. How can a cooking perfectionist like him fell? Paulsan, just wondering. How did you fell? That's the reason I fell. I was allured by food. Something angels cannot feel. Say weigh it? Paulsan fell because you want to taste food? You see I jump in from outside. So he heard it too. Alrighty, it is still half an hour away from opening time. Wanna listen to my story? Sure. Take a seat outside. Thanks you too, the preparation is almost done. I'll do the rest myself. Take some rest since you'll be fighting something big today. What a father-like figure. Always looking out ahead. We did as we was told and wait outside. 10 minutes later he emerges out from the kitchen with bowls of soup in his hand. Smell really tasty. Wang Paul special menu, glitter soup. Eat that while I tell the story. Don't worry, you don't need to tell me yours in return. He places it in front of us both. Heck, it really does have some glitters. I dip my spoon into the soup. Slowly I raise it to my mouth. As I SCK it in. A very pleasurable taste passed through every cells of my tongue. Before I realize it, tears are already flowing out of my eyes. Why? Why am I crying? You see I too. Oh, that's right. That's the reaction I wanted. You guys really are good-hearted. What are you talking about? I quickly wipe my tears away and gulp down the rest of the bowl. But that was, how should I say? Heavenly? No, it's even higher. What was that? Felt like... Pardon. I can't define it into words. That's... Right, UCI-kun. That's it. Just what I want from both of you. Paulsan, what is that supposed to mean? That soup is the reason why I fell. Dash. That soup recipe was created by a devil. A kind-hearted devil who travels the world to help the poor. I was supposed to eliminate him. But upon arriving, the face of children and everyone around him stopped me. Judging from the look of their village, they were raided by bandits. And he was giving them free food, for nothing in return. I was dumbfounded. As an angel we were supposed to help humans, but thanks to God we were busy with war. I mean, look at him. He's a devil. Yet he's doing what we were supposed to do. Upon returning to heaven, I was deemed fallen by the higher-up. Paulsen told us his story kindly. No regrets, just honor. The food he gave was this soup, isn't it? Well, considered the limited resource and technology at time, that's the best he can. Tell me more. I'm interested. Man, Issei-kun is really innocent. Unlike someone. So as a fallen, I descend down to him. We join our force to help the poor. I would learn how to cook things from him. As time passes we learn many more ways of cooking. Different time, different place and different people affect how they eat. Islam doesn't eat pork, vegetarian food and many other things. However, time doesn't change some people. God and Mao's are still at war. Eventually, he passes away because his time is up. So I went into the fallen angel force. Not as a fighter, but a healer. I cook them food, I treat the wounded. Eventually, I would have my wife. And she would later die during one of our big battle. And the end. That really is one hell of a story. But you're like Drake, just bragging on and on. That has nothing to do with the topic you started at all. But what's with this soup? I cried just by sipping it. The glitter soup is a food that will make the eater show out his persona. Though the reaction varies, most of them are identical. Crying up to smiling shows that you are someone kind-hearted. Throwing up or spitting out shows that you're evil. Is that so? Wow, that devil is amazing. The first time I ate this soup I too cried. And he lends me his hand, saying that our races are different. But that has nothing to do with your personality. You may be a fallen, you did not fall for a sin. You fell because you are a black sheep among yourself. Because you are kind, that's why you fell. I too was a black sheep. That's why black sheep have to stick together. Not for revenge but for better solution. Isn't that touching? Paulsen turns towards us again. My tears won't stop. It just won't. Now, stop crying, shouldn't you get ready for your attack? Paulsen pats our head gently. But I need to stop crying and act tough. There you go, Issei. Issei-kun, your Aniki has stopped. You should too. We've earned a father. It's 8:06 a.m. Paulsen is in the kitchen. He said he needs to cook some special set for his regular customer. So I have to station at the counter in case he wants some beverage, and Issei is the waiter. Cling cling. The bell on the door shook. Is this person Paulsen's regular customer? A tall guy with spiky short cherry blonde hair enters. His eyes are purple. He has rings on all of his hand finger. From his right pinky to right thumb are ring with white wings, pink rose, silver cross, pearl and a red heart. From his left pinky to thumb are eyeball, crescent, 666 encrusted ring, skull-shaped and a ring with black wings and sheet. He's wearing the 60s high school gangster outfit. Please hold it my mouth. I don't want Paulsen to lose his customer. Welcome. Please suit yourself. Instead of sitting where Issei gives him, he walks straight for this counter. Does he have problem with me? Give me 6 Jack Daniels. All of them on L-size cup. Hi. 6 Jack Daniels? Isn't that way too strong? And all on L-size cup? Who is this drunkie? Alright, away. Wait a second. I quickly take out 6 L-size cups from the cupboard over my head. I reach out my hand for the biggest Jack Daniels bottle I can find and pour them into the 6 cups. Holy shit. How are you going to gulp all of that? It is Diamin way freaking Vinci too strong for a high school boy like you. He took the cup off the table, and without hesitation he pours of them down his throat. I turn to Issei to confirm that I'm not dreaming. And it's not a dream. His neck is so scary. Fwa. Not good. It's too weak. Hey you, where's Paulsen? Hi. He's in kitchen. He said he's preparing you special set of meal. Well, I'm scared. Not anymore. And welcome Ensei. Paul Sen comes out from the kitchen with a big barrel of sake? So you were brewing sake in the kitchen? That's this guy's special? Wah. So you're finally here, man, you're fast like always. Wah. Paul Sen is so effing friendly with him. He's even slapping that guy's back. Paul Sen. In that case, can me and Aniki go now? I think it is ti dash. Shoo. Scram you kiddies. Go on and do whatever you want. Don't come back till 6 p.m. So you are finished with us once you have your drinking buddy. What a drunkie. We immediately took off Paul Sen accessories and grabbed our cloak hanging on the hanger. After cloaking ourselves we ran for our life. Them and that shitty geezer. I've got no moods left to fight the devils because of him. I bang my fist against the wall. Both us really have. Thanks to Paul Sen. So freaking unpredictable. Nay, how about checking the board? If you don't want to walk I can dash there and grab one random post. Please do so. Fug, Timon, I wish we have some more members. I want a power technique pyromaster, a power type electromaster, technique support magician, and a cleric. If we do that, we can have me, UCI, and 2 other guys fighting at the front line. The magician will be supporting by using her magic to either boost us or slow down the enemy. And the cleric will heal the injured one with her magic or sacred gear. If I want to have at least 10 members. Counting the one I said is already 4 more. We have 3 paladin, 1 black mage, 1 white mage, and a cleric. So I would need a monk to protect the cleric. A close-up warrior like gladiator won't be bad. A rogue wouldn't be bad, but she needs someone to cover in his health. That would be a gunner or ranger. For the final member, she would be a rune mystic knight. Let's see again. We have 5 power technique hybrid types. 3 paladin, me, UCI, and pyromaster. A rune mystic knight and a rogue. 2 pure power types, a close quarter gladiator and mid-range black mage, electromaster. 3 support, monk, cleric, and gunner ranger. That's it. That would be real good. If team satisfaction can be like that, we can dominate the whole world. Iasiani. I'm back. My train of thought stopped upon UCI returning. In hand is a small red well-decorated poster. What kind of job will this be? Read it. This is a good one. He hands me the paper. The paper's quality is high. To team satisfaction. My name is not needed for now. Your mission is to escort me. Meet me at Tonky Honk Cafe. The fee is 2,000 devil dollar. I will be waiting for you until the day you come. An escort mission? Who would she be? How come he knows Tonky Honk Cafe? Thinking won't help. Let's go ISNE. We're lucky to have whoever this guy is as our first client. Yosh, let's head back. Cling cling. You guys are back already? Thought I told you not to come back till 6 p.m., didn't I? Don't mind us, we're waiting our client. Continue with your business. Client? You mean this guy? He's here? Where is he? I can't see anyone. Is he testing us by hiding? I don't see him, Paul Sen. Huh? He's here. In front of me. In front? Isn't that your drunky customer? Wait a minute, Paul Sen. You mean he's hiding in front of you? What the hell is wrong with you too? When I said in front me, I mean it. Who is in front of me apart from this guy drinking here? Hiya. We are supposed to be this drunky escort? Yo, team satisfaction. My name is Ensei Rahale. I'm your client today. Take care of me. My skyrocketing emotion explodes. The debris of it fell onto a nuclear reactor. The reactor explodes, causing the area nearby to become a wasteland. The wasteland, however, contains several other nuclear reactors, causing chain explosions. The chain explosions cause Earth to become unlivable. That's the state of my mind right now. Well then, Pausen, I'll be sure to come back for our drinking contest. Don't look at me like that. I'm at my lowest point right now. Don't look at me with cheerful eyes. Please, Mr. Drunky, I beg of you. Follow me. I have something you need to see. UCI, mind carrying me? I lost all my strength. Sure. I guess I lost half of my spirit. Team satisfaction has lost their spirit, which equals to their first lost. We staggered out from the cafe, turning left and right through several small roads. Finally, we arrive at a slum. Unlike normal slum, this place is full of kids and injured. What is this place? Why are there so many? Can you see these people? They are either victims of Cows Brigade that the good-for-nothing government put here. However, only a few here are Cows Brigade's victim. Most people here are victims of the government. His eyes are showing a passionate anger. Does he hates the government? Now let's continue with our objective. Follow me up to the roof. I will tell you the plan layout. He finishes and sprouts out. 6 fallen angel wings? Holy shit. We just got a fallen for our client. UCI, let's hurry up there. Hi. Let's go. UCI quickly levitate up to follow Issei. As we reach the top, that guy hand us a blank paper. Let's not waste time. The rough plan is, we will attack the government, teach them some lesson and force them to take care of these people. Instead of escort, isn't this asking us to fight with you? First, we head to Lilith. The parliament should be at the east of the city. The blank paper turns into a map of Lilith, if it really is. The map slides sideways and turn into a picture of one big building. This is the parliament building. We need either one of you two with a decoy to do some distraction in order to make them believe that Team Satisfaction is attacking them. The map shows 2 red dots representing us attacking the parliament from the south. They will be attacking from the south, the most defended side. With you attacking all OD, their forces will be here, leaving the figureheads alone. Many green dots show up, representing the defense force. In the building there are few blue dots left. An easy plan. Then distraction will be me. I can create replica of myself or anyone as long as that person agree. I will have to fight them full force to make them believe we're here, right? Settles. Me and brown hair will be heading inside. Somehow, these guys forgot 3 factors. Don't think this will be easy. There are things we need to be aware of. The 2 look at me worriedly. So they really don't know. Though Mao have different place to discuss, they can come here very quickly. Second, if they arrive, none of us can fight any Mao. Third, we have one more hidden boss to overcome. Azazel, the fallen governor. He could be there too. I heard he has some business there before I came here. A long business. You have many resources. That's quite surprising. However, you are looking down on me too much. Issei stands up. What is he going to do? Burn up, salamander? His hands shine in red light. Then the light changes into black and white flame, on his left and right respectively. This is a subspecies of sacred gear, salamander. Instead of creating red fire, this create white holy flame and black demonic flame. With this, I am a power technique hybrid pyromaster. And forget not, I'm a fallen too. I can create holy lances out of light. A power technique hybrid pyromaster? That's just someone I want to be in Team Satisfaction. This is not a dream, right? I mean, I just thought about this earlier and it became true already. Wait up, you're a fallen, then how can you have sacred gear? Don't tell me you stole it. Oh yeah, other beings apart from human can't have sacred gear. Only half of me am fallen. My father was fallen, my mother was human. Oh, sorry for assuming things stuff on you. Doesn't matter. As long as we can finish this, nothing matters. Issei, I have something to talk to you. It can be after this. Fine. Let's go. A magic circle appears below our foot. Heh, such a coincidence. Right, Ani? What coincidence? We were planning to attack the devil military today, but we end up attacking the government. Fate is always sick. We arrive on one of Lilith's skyscraper. This place sure is a capital city. Full of skyscraper and many buildings. No slums at all. Heck, this is a metropolitan. Compare that to Rosier, it's like comparing wasteland to a city. The government sure is biased. I turn to UCI, who is preparing the replica. Issei is using a telescope to zoom up Parliament, which is like worlds away. Alright, Seni, please stand on this card. I did as I was told. As soon as I stand on the card, another me was construct from light on my left. We're almost identical, except his eye color is green and his aura is weaker than mine. Yo, Mr. Original. Nice to meet you. Dash. It can talk? This is awesome. Mahu Juman. Niju Ayu is a spell that creates an exact replica. He/she will be a lot weaker than the original one, but higher than half. He/she has same personality, memories, and experience. I put my hand on UCI head and say, I'm so proud to have you as my brother. Even though we're not related by blood, I feel like I wanna adopt you. Tears form in UCI eyes. What's wrong? Heh, as a little brother I won't shame my big bro. I will show a brother that you can be proud of. You don't have to show, I'm already proud of you. Preparation done? Good, let's get going. UCI will go with the replica to attack the south gate, while me and Issei will wait for our chance and sneak in from the north. Deal, let's go Reikuen. Reikuen? Even though he has the original's personality, Rei himself is also an individual. So I gave him his name. I see. Take care of UCI. Count on me. The two clad their cloak and jumped down from the skyscraper. Now let us go for the north gate. But let's go then. Deity's life. Distraction. Tini said he's proud of me. I'm all fired up. You seem happy, Master. I am happy. This is the first time I felt this warmth gushing out from my heart. Is he a good brother? The best one I can ask for. Not used to the body? No, his body and experience are on legendary level. But his memory is painful. I know. That's another reason why I'm doing my best. I don't want him to feel betray anymore. I land on one of the building's roof and head for another one. Ayasiani's feeling. I can't betray his wish and feeling. He's almost the same as me. We're almost there. Put on his personality, we need you to be natural. Yash, let's have some fun today. We land on the last building in the area. From this building on is a lush green grass. In the middle is the giant Parliament building. Miles away from where I'm standing. Shall we make our entrance showy? Oh yeah. Dragon shot. Reikuen charge up his magic bullet and launches it to the south gate. Bang. Sturdy structures. I thought the whole building would go down in one shot. But this will be more interesting. To devils. We Team Satisfaction have come for you today. Fuhaha. We jump off the building into the Parliament area. Soldiers are mobilizing. Maybe they'll be more entertaining than the Cows Brigade. Many devils are surrounding me. Small numbers. Are not flashy enough? Boring. You small fries won't satisfy me even I were to slaughter you all. Bring out someone bigger or all of your forces. Maybe all of that together. Don't look down on us devils. A guy sprung out of the group and head for me. Silly fool. Disappear, Hikari no Shinsina Hashira. I pull out my aim no Habakiri. I then release Volley's pillar into area around me, but stop it before it reaches the devil forces. The one that plunges out vanishes instantly. I said bring out the stronger and bigger force, damn it. In fact, bring out the whole military here. That would be fun, right? Yeah, I want some more entertainers too. You guys will be me to death. UBSRD. Sir, let's us bring all of our forces. Right, they ask for this. We'll make them regret. Call out all of our forces that are available. We have to make sure they learn their lesson. They really did like what we plan. Easy peace. How is your side doing, Isani, I wonder? Yeesh, that UCI. He overdid it. You are the one who fires him up. Don't UCI gave them too much of a taunt. Now they are calling all of their force available. Right now, we are sneaking through from the north. Not really sneaking though, more like walking. Since Ensei used his fire to create illusion around us, we are just walking our way in. And for some reason, the people in here just left the door open, giving us a big chances to go in. Let's go. Without hesitation we quicken out pace. The interior of this place is plain. Blue carpet, white ceiling and nothing more. Where do we go next? We never know the layout of this place. How about opening every door? I will talk to every minister we will meet. Scary but interesting. We turn left and right, open every doors. But no traces. Where are they? We wander until I spot a guy walking with anxiety on his face. Issei, there's a guy over there. He appears to be a high-ranking. Capture him and squeeze info out him. Good eye and brain. Thanks. We sneak up to the guy. He really is a high-ranking. He wears a blue suit with his name tag on it. Name, Curable Renine. Rank, Minister of Learning. We approach him from behind before we shut his mouth with my palm and Issei bind him with rope made of white holy flame. Zip it, old man, you make noise, we burn you to nothing. Be a good dog and obey us. He's about to piss us. Tell me where the other minister is. In low voices, if you took this chance to scream, you're dead. I release his mouth from my grasp. He breathes heavily before talking. Ha. Ditch, they are in the shelter below here. If you want to go down, take the elevator on the next turn. Please let me go. Not yet. We have to prove if you're telling us the truth. Or if there are other requirement for the lift. Busted, he gasped with fear. We walk to the next, like that man said. The lift really needs other requirement. Handprint, fingerprint, and a keycard. Do it. I won't release this rope until you're done. He did as he was told obediently. Good boy. Issei, go first. Let me shut this dog mouth. He nods at my statement and goes in. The man pees in his pant. You said you'll let me live. I said I will shut your mouth, not to kill you. I move my fist right into that guy's head. I enter the elevator. Issei is waiting patiently inside. He presses the only button available. The elevator goes down slowly. We get to see nothing but darkness in this glass elevator. Ping. We reach the shelter finally. We can hear chatters behind this. As the door opened, we heard something like, Curable is here. Bad luck we're not. Stop moving. This is team satisfaction. We are here for some talk with the ministry. I shout. So many scream and gasp, they are really shocked. Shut the f up. I need to talk with all of you here. Oh, don't yell that loud. When I'm next to you. But everyone did stop. For beginner, I'm not with team satisfaction. I have an order for you all. Chatters start again. I said shut the f up, or I'll blow this guy's head off. Hey, aren't you overdoing it, Issei? They are too scared to even move now. I have only a few things to say to you, shitty government. But I want to ask you something. What's with the propaganda you promote? We share equality with every race? Don't make me laugh. You just want to promote yourself. If that's true, why is my village exterminated? Your DMN elite forces came to my village and start their killing spree. Who is it? Who's the effing mastermind? Menitha? And what? Came out from their mouth. But I saw one old man shaking. He must be the mastermind behind this. If you don't come out, then I will effing burn this sheet. But that's enough already. He won't come out. I grab his hand away from that guy's head. Per guy. He lost his consciousness. WWWHYWW would one of us do teach that? And know our reason, right? The one I assume as the mastermind stutter. He's putting himself out off this, huh? But our village has both fallen, human, and devil. You fuckers won't accept that. I know all minister here are the old one that did not changes for centuries. Your mouth says that you accept, but your mind won't. That's why you secretly sent your force to exterminate us. That's enough. Mr. Fallen. Azazel. So he's really here. You shouldn't shame us, Fallen, like that. Can't you use more peaceful way? Peaceful way? Don't make me laugh. Because you are too peaceful, that's why we were exterminate. And furthermore, you're allowing your brethren to be killed? How could someone like you be a governor? Sigh, young one, these they are so hot blood. In that case, let me cool you down. Dash. He's going to knock out Issei. Dash. Bang. I dig him in, such a powerful punch. But are you all right? I block Azazel's punch with both of my hand. Azazel was aiming for Issei's head. That wasn't just going to knock out, that would have killed him otherwise. Impressive. For you. What is your relationship with this boy? How did you know I was aiming for his head? Who I am does not matter, he is my client, and my instinct just kicks in. Who you are does matter, let me see your face. Oh no, you don't. Azazel tries to pull the hood off me, but I drop down onto the floor and side roll away. I regain my footing, but Azazel is aiming for another blow. Do I have to keep doing side roll? No, let's take that mastermind as the hostage. I dodged Azazel punch and kick my onto his chest. In addition, I use him as a base for jumping. I headed for the mastermind. I grab by his collar and swing myself behind him. Now that's cheating. All is fair in love and war. We're not at Wadash. I'm at war with the whole world. Another chatters. Issei is standing there shockingly. Salamander, this guy is the one you're looking for. Loud gasps occur in the room. Issei noticed that I was talking to him. His eyes quickly turn into anger and menace. He's heading straight here. Wait, Salamander-kun. Now Monkey-kun there, do you have any proof? Monkey? Hey, no time for joke right now. When Salamander tell you the story, the other only show shocks. This old guy here, however, cowers in fear. If you look into his eye, there is guilt lingering in there. Azazel takes a closer look into this fool's eye. Are you really the culprit behind? Oh, of course I'm not. Why would you believe them, Governor? You're lying just like what this boy said. What? No way, you BC. You double-cross us. Don't joke, Governor. Oh my. Many people are giving out their comments. Nice going, Azazel, you can finally be serious for once. You BSRD. Give me your head right now. Issei rushed straight for the head. He grabs this fool's head with his right hand. He's going to burn this guy with holy flame. Burn to ashes, you scum. Whoa. Issei release a giant burst of flame onto this guy, which he reply with an agonized scream. Governor, how can you let him burn one of the old minister? A woman screams. The devil. So you're insisting we let the culprit go away? He can bribe anyone since he's a high-rank one. Don't worry, Salamander-kun face was taken by this camera already. We have his face. Azazel smiles cheerfully. He can't let someone who attack his brethren live, but he can't attack by himself. So he let Issei finish this culprit in his stead. Run now. You can't die here. Whispered Azazel. Can't die here? So you intended to finish me yourself? Thanks. Salamander, don't forget to pay me. Let's go. Guard? Where are you? Come here at once. That devil beach screamed again. I bet none is left. If you're talking about the defense force, they are unconscious, along with the military. Crash. UCI slashed down through the ceiling. His cloak is still on. And Ray is with him. Ani, let's go. The devil's military force is so effing shitty. I can't even find some fun. Oh, is that so? Thank you for doing that instead of me. Judging from what you said, I would have commit suicide if I were you. Duh. You are way stronger than I did. Come on, boss. Hop in and we're out of here. I jump into the white card that was set under UCI's feet. And Issei jump in along with us. Thank you for all your cooperation. We've managed to eliminate one of the thorn in the devil's side. We're back at Tonky Honk Cafe. UCI teleport us directly here. Since we arrive here, suddenly Paul San did not prepare anything for us, so he's cooking in the kitchen right now. Issei is still here with us, saying he has no place to return. Paul San emerges with 3 plates of steak. Tell me, Paulson, are you behind all of this? What are you talking about? Don't play dumb, I know you were observing us. I remember your presence, and I felt it when I and Issei went down to the underground shelter. You must have disguised as one of the fallen in there. I say the same, your sake has a weak but unique smell. I can smell it when I blast down to the shelter. Are you a dog? How can your nose be that good? Just tell them the truth, Paul-san. There's no need to be embarrassed. Che busted. Your reason? I'm your HQ commander. I will be the one contacting jobs for you. I have many reliable resources in the world of adult. My jobs also include recruiting those who has same agenda as you guys. What do you know about our agenda? It all in your action today, UCI-kun. You guys may try to be cold, but you haven't killed any innocent one. You just knocked them cold. So what you really want is to change the world. Even if you have to become the world's enemy itself. Am I wrong? So from now on I will be in your care. I too have same idea as you guys. But not as in military. We are one big family, I'm the father, and you guys are my son. Leave those matters aside for now. I want to eat. Don't spoil the mood, damn it, and say. Right timing. These are the finest beef I have. Let's celebrate for the birth of Satisfaction HQ. What? Paul Santu? Say something at any. Stop whining for the mood. Today let us celebrate all night. Right? Demon right. Even Isei. Why the hell am I being left out? Minu Ensei. That's my Jack Daniels there. Don't rage, damn it, UCI. Grah, I hate being left out. Hey, don't jump around on all four like a dog. Sorry, Paul-san. He's an Inagami in human shape for sure. His nose is even better than dogs. Shut up, Bakani. That night, Tonki Honk Cafe was livelier than it used to be. Reverse life, no changes. Are telling me the truth, Azazel? I am. His companion beat the whole military force. Thankfully we have only 2 casualties, one of the defensive forces and a corrupt minister. Other than that the other are injures and unconscious. Ucho and Azazel-sensei are arguing on Isei-kun topics. So Isei-kun wasn't lying about attacking every force. But from my point of view, they're not fighting to satisfy themselves. What do you mean? He's fighting on the hero's side to be simple. The fight with Kao's brigade and today proves that. I don't understand, Sensei. How did the fight today prove that they are fighting on our side? I decided to join the conversation. I don't really quite get what Sensei said. I told you that there were only 2 casualties. One of them is an idiot soldier. The other one was a traitor to the Alliance. Traitor to the Alliance? He's exterminating villages around the border that has mixed race in it. He despises other race and thought devil can't live along with other race. An old fool. I see it now, Sensei. They are on our side, but they are doing things their own way? Right. Yeah. There's no way that guy can change like that. He is still the same Isei we know. That's relieving. Thank you. I thought you will completely change. But you haven't at all. Just wait a little more. It's 6 in the morning. The sun has yet to rise. I'm sitting on the roof. You ask why I'm up early. I fell off the bed. I can't get back to sleep after getting up. I decide to kill some time on the roof. Wondering stuffs to myself. When I was at the cave, I let rage consume me. I let it run wild so that I can scare everyone. I make myself a villain. I hurt my best friend, I insult and went against my master, I throw everyone away like trashes. And I even try to erase them. What was the true purpose from running away? From the beginning it was only confusion with the girls. And somehow, as my brain tried to find an answer, it made me remember my first love. Even though I have forgotten her, she became the trigger for this. Well, if she is the trigger, then the girls are the threat that needs to be killed. Going round and round, one-sided and never try to understand me. And when I don't get what they tried to communicate, all of the blame falls upon me. Come to think of it, those emotions, they are getting smaller somehow. I haven't heard them for a while. And Drake was all quiet. No use staying here. I focused my mind and let it sink deep down. I arrive in Boosted Gear's astral plane. Somehow this place is different. Its atmosphere appears calmer and more peaceful. The chairs and tables are gone, so does the senpai. And the room, it's shimmering. I don't spot Drake anywhere in here either. I don't like this at all. I tried running around but I don't end up anywhere. All I see in the path is a pure white world. I try blasting away this place with dragon shot. But no matter which direction I shot out, that dragon shot was never to be seen again. I also tried balance breaking, but no use. Even a normal function of boosted gear won't work. Come to think of it, I haven't been boosted gear since I left with UCI. Drake's voice wasn't heard since then too. No, I actually forget about him. Sheet, I totally forgot about Drake existence. Is he mad at me now? Nah, he's Drake, one of the heavenly dragon after all. There's no way in hell he would be this childish. But Drake, where are you? I yell at the top of my lungs. I waited for an answer, but all I got back was a silence. This really is irritating. I who is about to awaken, am the heavenly dragon who has stolen the principles of domination from God. I laugh at the infinite, and I grieve at the dream. I shall become the red dragon of domination, and I shall sink you to the depths of the crimson purgatory. This chant. Sheet, don't tell the senpai is trying to sink me into Juggernaut? She. No changes? I check my body, no sign of going berserk. Not even a slight negative emotion. Sure, that is a nice chant, isn't it? Instead of taking principle of supremacy, you guys stole the principle of domination from God. Val is senpai. Phew, at least someone is here. Where's the other? I don't see or sense them anywhere. Drake too. And why are you the only one here? Instead of asking, it's easier to just show you. Take my hand. Val's senpai reach out his hand, which I gratefully took it. The plane starts to change, its scenery, the atmosphere and the emotion around the plane. The plane soon changes a crimson field full with the atmosphere of a nighttime with joy or happiness around here. Just what is this? Drake. He's just down there. With the senpai too. But why is Drake lying still? We'll descend now. Val's senpai slowly descend down onto the crimson earth. I didn't wait for us to land. I sprang out as soon as the height is safe for me to land. After safe landing, I rush toward Drake immediately. Drake? Oi, Drake. Why are you so stiff? You're not dead, are you? I bang my hand onto his wing. Please wake up. Hun? This voice. Partner? Drake slowly opened his eye. Hell yeah. What's with this place? This atmosphere too? It's so sleepy. It really is. The nighttime atmosphere really makes me want to sleep. It's like when you're a baby and your mother is putting the blanket on you. This feeling and warmth. It felt like that. This is the labyrinth of the sacred gear. Just as the name said, it's the deepest area within the sacred gear. Labyrinth? That's quite a name. However, why are you here? Why aren't you at the top floor? Labyrinth is a special area within sacred gear with beast or dragon sealed inside. It's the resting place for the being that reside in each sacred gear to rest. Rest? Rest as in a nap. Partner, I'm sorry that I never explained this to you. However, I never expected this either. I, the Security Drake, am about to enter its slumber. A long slumber. Wait a second. What do you mean? Partner, sacred gear with sealed being inside has a PRD where the beings have to rest. This was created by God to prevent cheating. Phew God, how is it cheating? Furthermore, how am I going to fight without Drake? I have to use sacred gear at least twice to fight efficiently. Last time I didn't use it because I have UCI backing me. Wait, don't just die before me. At least train me. Even with Tuki I won't be able to anyone. No, using both Tuki and Ascalon at the same I won't survive against Kiba for a second. That's why we're here Security of this era. Nice to meet you. Security of this era? Are you talking about me? I quickly turn round. The senpai. Their faces are showing emotion. I mean, are they back to normal? Hi there, konnichiwa. Nice to meet you, yo my man, greetings, aloha, soesti, and I how. All them are. And they are greeting me. What the hell happened here? Hehehe. During this time too, the Juggernaut curse is lifted. And thus, the past possessor is now back to normal, for some short time. Then tell me earlier I was scared that will sink me back into Juggernaut again? Wah, now I'm surrounded by my senpai. Now back to the main topic. You said you need me to fight, right? Not anymore. Well sir, do it. Well then, tempus reterquendum. The guy named Welser shout out some weird word. When did he create a clock-like ball between his two palms? Oh. Rumble rumble. What? The clock-like ball is expanding. From a ball it expanded into a giant dome. What's this? What the hell is happening here? This is my magic, tempus reterquendum. Basically time distortion by its meaning. And like the name, it distort the time. Welser smiles. Just what are you planning? Ya, I'm no Security, current Security. That's one of our oldest senpai, well sir. Ever since the ancient time. He has many old and ancient magic up on stock. And I'm Kenichi Masamune, a descendant of the legendary Japanese swordsmith. You're a Shikuda. Greets a orange hair guy wearing a blue kimono. Wait, a descendant of Goryudo Masamune? Hi. Nice to meet you too. I am Hyodou Issei, a commoner. Hey, wait a minute, Kenichi. Don't cut the queue. Screams a girlish voice. Hey, am I some sort celebrity? Haha. First come first serve. Then me too, Lydia Lawson. Abraham Ujar. Guang Ming. Juan. Schmidt. Volgagran. Cynthia. Lizardo. Era? Many of them are shouting out their name at the same time. Hey. Don't forget your objective. It was lucky that Issei came in, so we waste no time. But within this time-distorted dome, we need to accomplish our main objective. Ouch, you need not to roar that loud, Drake. Main objective? Partner, get ready for one hell of a fight. What do you mean? In this dome, 1 hour in here equal to 1 second out there. But there's time limit for using it, only 3 minutes of the real world. And during this precious time, we need to train you. TT train me? You want me to battle the past senpai? But most of them will be teaching you. Magics from ancient time, basic movement or technique, sword style, fist fight, etc. For 10,800 hours in here, or basically a year in here, you'll be going through leaning marathon with your senior and Hakuryuku. Be prepared, we only have one healer in here, on top of that she's a fragile senjutsu user. If the senpai starts snickering all of a sudden. Don't tell me you plan to bully me? Be prepared, snickered. What? Fuel. Reverse life, training. 1 month. Just 1 more month and it's the day where we and Serorg will duel. Issei-kun still haven't returned. Even though it was just a few days since Issei-kun went berserk. I felt like year has passed. Butcho, Akino-san, Asia-san, Kaneko-san, Zenobia, Gasper-kun, and Roswai-san. With renewed hope, we are training through a plan created by Azazel-sensei. Each of us are going through different route. Butcho, Akino-san and Kaneko-chan are training their inherited power. Asia-san, Gasper-kun and me are training how to use our sacred gear more efficiently. Roswai-san and Zenobia are training their distinct weapon. Butcho went to train her power of destruction with her mother. She aimed to become a technique type. I heard that she just archived how to crystallize it into a ball. Even though it was only a few days. She must have been all fired up after hearing Azazel-sensei's story. Akino-san went to see her father about how to increase the output of holy power and how to create a technique out of it. Though nothing has been heard, I can say that after 1 month she will be a completely different Akino-san. Kaneko-chan went on a journey with one of the fallen angel to find the Nekasha village. Azazel-sensei said Kaneko-chan should go to visit a senjutsu master. She should be able to use her power more efficiently. Asia-san went to Grigori Institute to learn more about Twilight Healing and to learn some fighting spell. She doesn't seem to do well, but I know that she will be fine, no she will do better than they expected. Gasper-kun too went to the Grigori Institute. Azazel-sensei has created a program to train Gasper-kun from the scratch. Soon Gasper-kun can be fighter that doesn't need to hide behind anyone's back. Zenobia went with Irina-san to heaven. Zenobia wants to learn more about holy power. She also went to learn how to use the 6 other Excalibur and how to double-wield sword. Roswai-san went to a Valkyrie senpai back in Valhalla. She said that if Issei-kun will use those spread dragon shots she needs to learn how to use a strong barrier magic and a strong counter magic. Akiba Yudo are learning how to create more variety of sword and attaining each sacred gear's balance breaker. For now, my holy demonic sword can take form from a small knife to a zanbato. I will try increase more and more variety to it. But it won't be that easy. I heard Serogsen went with his peerage to train in a deeper part of underworld, full of deadly monster and beast. I won't give up though. I will bring Issei-kun back. I won't lose to Serogsan's team either. I will definitely accomplish these 2 goals. You truly are a beast in your own right, partner. Praised Drake amusingly. Am I? To think that the spell I took years to master was mastered within few hours. I don't know what to say at all. Welser-san, my last teacher, said that while looking at me with an eye mixed with feeling of awe, shock and joy. Thank you, Welser-san, for teaching me such a powerful ancient spell. I didn't know such a magic existed in the past. Because they were too powerful, they were sealed in current time. It's irony that a magic born from time when human was able to exist within nothingness can't exist when human are separate away from nothingness. Exist in nothingness? Are you that old? Now that's rude. It was passed on from generations before me, in form of a scroll. I'm somewhere between the 30th to 40th possessors. That's still old, isn't it? Kayakakakaka. I know you think something like, doesn't that count as old? In your head. A laugh echoed through the labyrinth. It's Masamune-san. Lively as ever. Maybe too lively. Man, we only have few days left and then we will be stored inside this mummified sacred gear along with Drake-kun. Furthermore, it was a rare opportunity to come back to normal once in a long while. Heck, this is only my 2nd time. Last time it was with a maintenance guy. Masamune-san makes a very sad face while forcing a smile. Is being returned to normal once in a while is such a great blessing? I have never been zombified, but then again, you won't be able to recognize the zombified Masamune-san if you've seen how lively he is now. I'm an Osekurya, can I ask you a favor? A favor? His eyes are dead serious about this. Sure. I mean, why not? Thank you. I'm an Osekurya. I want you to retrieve my sword. That sword. It's something I spend my whole life making it. Once a sword is made, it needs a master. I want you to be that sword's master. Huh? Wait a sec. I thought you want me to retrieve it. Now you want me to use it? I mean it. Masamune-san bows down. Please don't bow down to someone as lowly as me. Please lift your head up, Masamune-san. I will follow your last wish. Thank you. I truly thank you from deep within my heart. Hey. You're a man and now you're crying? The map will be put in the same channel as Ascalon. It will go out along with Ascalon when you summon it. Those matters aside, you can talk about that later. For now, we need to talk about boosted gear. About how will I manage without boosted gear, right? Since boosted gear will be sealed along with Drake and Senpai, I have to train to cover those weak points. However, my power without boosted gear is still as low as Gasper. Yes, that's our main problem, FO-. I quickly cut Drake off and say, you still remember the time I exchanged my left arm for balance breaker? Even now, my left arm is still a dragon arm and is still connected with boosted gear. Maybe, if I take out a gem off from boosted gear and embed it in my left arm, it might get boosted gear as effect. Drake make an astonished face. How is my out-of-box idea? A very unique and tempting idea. It might work out and create a new whole sacred gear from scratches. After getting out from here, you have around 10 minutes before boosted gear stop working. If you are planning to do that, then you have to be very quick. You only have one try though. Your body won't be able to take an immense taxing from forcing a boosting gem into your arm, not for the 2nd time. I will place boosted gem in the same channel as Ascalon too. Thank you. Huh? During this 3-day. What shall we do in here? I don't want to go back yet. I want to spend some more time with Senpai. I glance around the labyrinth. All of my Senpai's teachers are lying around like ragdolls. Many of them taught me basic, technique, spell and etc. I fought quite a handful of my Senpai too. Though not as strong, they are around Kiba level. The most standing out teacher in here are Masamune-san, Welser-san and Rin-san. Masamune-san said he was a swordsmith like the rest of his family, but his skill was legendary. He is swordsman that duel his sword. He taught me how to dual wield sword and how to channel my magic into sword shape. It took me a few days for me to beat him. His 2-sword style is called Yum to Genjutsu, lit, dream and reality. Welser-san was a mage. He has loads of unknown magic from ancient time. Too many. So much that I was only taught the attack spell. Most spells centered around mass area destroying and concentrated small but powerful blast. I am not dared enough to fight him. But just the spell he taught was so frickin' powerful and hellish already. If I was to fight him, I won't even last for a minute. But even a strong person like him was said not as strong as Belzerd Senpai. Then Belzerd Senpai is a monster. Lastly, Rinsan. She was a spear master and a Renkankei, Kiku, lit, rippling sensation of light, divine soul, user from Sengoku era. I didn't learn how to use spear from her, obviously. I learned how to use Renkankei, Kiku. It really is something completely new to me. Unlike magic power that I need to build up, it is ki that I already experienced in Tuki and Senjutsu. Renkankei, Kiku, unlike explosive Tuki and healing Senjutsu, allows you to manipulate the energy in your body to a certain extent. The energy inside your body for heightened ability, heightened sense, eyesight, hearing, or slightly boosted physical strength. If I mastered it, I will be able to manipulate energy in my surrounding Rin Issei. Also, Renkankei Kiku is a lost martial art. No one will be able to figure this out. I learn other useful stuff as well. One of the senpai was a doctor. He taught me human weak point and pressure point. Another was a martial artist and a professional wrestler. They taught me how to fight more effectively in close quarter. A ranger senpai also taught me how to differentiate poisonous and non-poisonous fruit. In that case, let's have a battle royale. A parting fight. Who said that? I don't want to part away with a fight. Good idea. Let me join too. I'll pass. Once in a while. Hey, who said that? Sound exciting. Ooh, a fight. Many comment pop out, but most of them want to fight. Knew it. My parting party. My surrounding went back to the normal one. The sun is still where it used to be. The snail has moved around 20 cm from where I last spotted. The barrel that was empty is now quarter full. Things that can be done in 3 minutes have passed. So that time-distorting spell was real. I can't waste my time. I need to finish what was unfinished. Sort of. Ascalon appear out from boosted gear, with a gray map and a green gem. Now then, let's take the risk. I grab the floating gem tightly and push it into my left hand. Crackle, crackle, crackle. Gah! A very immense pain ran through my left arm and electric spark appears all over it. The human cover was torn apart, and my real left is revealed. A red arm with many spikes covering it. Instead of dragonic look, it is more demonic. Wait, last time I saw this it wasn't this scary. Did it changes because of Juggernaut? Rumble, rumble. My left arm starts shaking uncontrollably. Even the atmosphere starts to shake. Demon, my arm is too numb to feel any pain. Such a great pressure is waiting on my arm. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Guawa. I will be crushed if this goes on. Rumble, 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 rumble. Arg? No, I can't give up here. Rumble, 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 rumble. Herg, rarerorg. There's still thing I need to. I still want to chat with Drake. I still want to do reckless thing with UCI and Ensei. Rumble, 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 rumble. Reaher, grara. Rumble, 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 rumble. I need to burn this world in flame of purgatory. Rumble, 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 rumble. Since I can't return to anyone, I will burn this world into a place I can return. Rumble, 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 rumble. Sheen. A single crimson flare shot up from my left hand. From a single flare it turns my whole world into crimson plane. My arm that was supposed to look dragonic demonic has turned back into its human shape. Floating in front of me, a majestic dragonic gauntlet appears. By its design, it resembled Boosted Gear Gift's design slightly, with an exception of its size and color. This one is medium dark gray with red trimming. There are sign drawing patterns running from the tip of middle finger to the tip of the horn at the end of the shoulder armor. It is considerably thinner and slimmer than Boosted Gear, more refined too. You who has created me, I am your sword of destruction that will follow your ambition to the end. The ambition of cleansing this world. The sacred ambition of the almighty dragon. The crimson ambition of purgatory. The 2 red gems on the sacred gear project this letter to me. Does it have its own consciousness? Why do you ask? It is you who gave birth to me. A new sacred gear born from boosted gear remnant, emptiness and your ambition. Figure. You should know me best. Do I? I just created you though. Since it can converse with me, it must have a being inside it. What are you? A dragon? What is your answer? I'm still a void within here. Your answer will shape me. I will take that as a yes then. What is my name? I am a dragon that never existed. I am something you created out of nothingness. You are a lonely dragon, aren't you? Can't blame you though, I did create you out of nothingness. The Iridum Dragon, Noir. How does it sound? The Iridum Dragon, Thor? I shall take that as my name gratefully. A.N. Iridum Empty. Settled, let's be good partner from now on. I reach out my now human again arm and grasp the ambition gear. It shone brightly as it slowly attached itself to my left arm. The light died down. I returned to the rooftop once again. HM? Everything was scattered around. What happened? There's even crack on the ground. Partner? You're back? What do you mean by you're back? I didn't go anywhere. Your soul or conscious wasn't present in your body just a moment ago. That must be when I was enveloped in light. How was it? Was it successful? Check that out yourself. Can't you feel him? Him? Not it? I am a male dragon after all. When were you here? Ah. Drake was surprised. He shrieked. I am the Iridum Dragon, Noir. You must be the donor of these gems. I gave you only one, the boosting gem to be exact. Either one of you created that. Is that so? Then the other ability isn't gift then. What could it be? That is something you sought for yourself. It is empty. You need to give it its ability. I have to? Is this what it likes to create a sacred gear from scratches? I'll leave it like that just for now. I will be sure to give it one when time comes. For now, why don't we go into the shop to see what happened? I jump off the roof and back into the hallway of the inn. The sheet. Even though it was 3 minutes outside, but it was a year inside. How am I supposed to act? Is this what they call temporal confusion? Should I say, I'm back? No, it was only 3 minutes in reality. This estimate confusing. Issei. A familiar voice shouts out my name. It's Paulson. I missed you so much. Did you wake up because of that earthquake? Wyatt. You too. He nodded. What earthquake are you talking about? I didn't feel any. That's because your soul wasn't presented during the quake. The earthquake occurs when you were conversing with the Black One in a different dimension. What about other? Are they awake? I jump off the bed instantly as I sense the trembling. I can't tell him about my training yet. I need to wait, I don't want to boast about it either. They woke up too. But the earthquake died just as they prepare for battle station. In that case I will return to my room. 6:45 and you'll see me in the kitchen. Without waiting for any answer I walk back to my room. Paul Sands Inn or Tonki Inn, made up from 9 rooms and 2 floors, not counting the bath pool and the bar on the first floor. The first floor, technically the second floor, counting the bar on first floor, is the male floor dorm. For separate rooms on north, south, east and west plus Paul Sands' room in the center, mine, UCI and Ensei's room on east, west and south respectively. The female floor dorm composed of 4 rooms like the male, but this floor size is slightly smaller than the male. All room has their own shower. I'm surprised by how much Paul San has to pay for this place, unexpectedly cheap. The time has come, said Drake hollowly. 8 minutes has passed since I entered my room. During these times we, Drake, Void and me, spend exchanging information. Void has no background. About anything, we have to tell him many things. From the time Drake fought with God up to now. But we did not talk. Extracting memories and sending it around is what we did. Even it sounds easy, it took more time than I thought. Precisely because it has to be sent from Drake to me then to Void. You know why now? Basically, ISE brain was too small to transfer the whole information from Drake to Void. A dragon insignia appears above boosted gear, the same one that appeared when boosted gear turns into boosted gear gift. Dragon Booster Reset. That was an obvious announcement. This really is a goodbye. Farewell, Drake. I hope you will wake up soon. Have a nice rest. Say that to Senpai too. Somehow, I felt I want to cry. But there are no tear in my eye at all. Thank you for such a great joy. You were the best partner I could ask for. Welsh Dragon. Have no worries. I will protect our wielder to the end. I'll leave him to you. Iridum Dragon. With this, the Juggernaut curse won't bother you for decades. You'll lead a bright path. Never intend to become addict. Farewell, my best partner, Hyodou Issei. You are not. A monster. Reset complete. Boosted gear gift turned back into boosted gear, then into twice critical initial form. Finally dispersed into red particles of light. Don't you have any remorse? I do, but there's no time for that. Since I only got the memory, I don't want to be nosy, but why are you in this state now? What state? That berserk on the mountain. Sure, it was influenced by Juggernaut curse. But truly in your heart you've never hate those guys, do you? True, but I guess I was a bit sad and selfish back there. I thought that they would understand at least a little bit. I want them to know that I'm confused, wounded, and frustrated. I went berserk the first because the girls around me remember my worst trauma about love. But then on the mountain that feeling was betrayed though. Your goal? What was the goal for fighting? At first I just want to fight. Fight until I become a soulless killing machine. But after meeting, I found a new goal. Instead of fighting meaninglessly, fight for the world. Since I can't trust people much, I won't fight for them. I will fight to change the world. I will change it so that I can live peacefully, forgotten and lost. What about those UCI? He believed in you. Let me rephrase that. I will fight so that I can live with someone I trust, someone who truly understands me. Such a greedy ambition. Say whatever you want, but that's my final resolute. It's 6:40 a.m. I just came out of bath. It was a really weird bath. Mentally I didn't bath for a year, and just as I about to enter the bathroom I felt like I need to sniff myself. I even wash my body 5 times over. I don't have to introduce myself, do I? A telepathic talk is enough. Don't materialize by yourself unless the situation calls for either. I would love to keep you as a secret as much as possible. Understood. Thank you. I walk out of my room and straight down into the kitchen. The raw meat stench, the strong spice and the serene atmosphere. I really missed this. I spotted some meats on a tray. If it's there, then Paulsen must have prepared it for today. Fufufu, not only that I learned surviving skill, I also learned how to cook. A Chinese senpai named Guangming taught me how to cook Chinese food. All of today's supplies are done. Now what should I do? I would love to pick up Masamune-san's sword. But I will have to wait for those too. Time really is a beach. 7:08. They're late. What the hell are they doing? Oh hey, check this out. Issei is really down here. Paulsen, there you are. No wonder why we can't find him. UCI? How should I greet him? Told ya, I saw him coming down. Ensei is here too. Why are you so late? I was down here since 6:47. Let's just be the idiot me for now. Sorry, Etani, we were trying out our battle suit. Battle suit? What battle suit? Forget about that, we need to let him know the news. Ensei separates me and UCI and head for the TV. What news do I need to know? Are you serious about this Governor Azazel? Yes, I am. That's the 3rd time you ask me that, you know. Azazel? He's on a live interview? 3 minutes ago when we were upstairs, we heard that the Governor Azazel was on a live interview. But the subject of interview is team satisfaction. Very well, please continue with your analysis. Thank you, admin. Sorry for the wait, it's me Azazel, the fallen angel governor. To begin with, let's analyze their name. He flips the thick file in his. I'm certain that title I saw is Team Satisfaction Analysis. Team Satisfaction sounds like a boy band. I'm pretty sure you guys know that Team Satisfaction is just a front name, right? Hell no. We Team Satisfaction fight to satisfy ourselves. Just like what we said before. Where did that interpretation come from? From research, I'm sure that it's an anagram. I know you guys are thinking that there are millions of anagrams for this word. But what about this one? A metastatic infos. An unfortunate soul. Easy? That's it. A group of stray fighter bandit. What the hell? Never thought of such complicate word. How many times did you open the dictionary to find that? Okay, next section. From past 2 days, they fought both Cows Brigade and the Devil. And both times with different number. On the first day, they attack the invading force of Cows Brigade force with 2 people. But the next day they attack with number of 3 people, excluding their client. It's hard to believe that they managed to recruit another member within a day, so let's assume that it's their reserve member. He must be talking about Ray. But we did manage to recruit another member within a day though. Next section, individual analysis. Since they always cloak their face and the new guy didn't fight at all, we only have their combat data to present you. First one, the Holy Sword Wielder. A tall, slender guy. He wields a weird and unique holy sword. It's a holy sword with a different light attribute, different to our, referring to Christian light holy base attribute, light attribute. The sword full power has yet to be seen, but I could say that it might be on par with the original Excalibur. This guy has many wind-based spell in his command. Aside from that, he has some sort of defense barrier made up from cards. It's about UCI. Quite a good analysis. The other guy, we gave him the name Red Bullet. Another tall, slender guy. His name comes from the technique he used. He always forms a magic ball in his hand before shooting it out, either as a homing bullet or shoots it directly. There's a very interesting fact about him. To some eyes, there's some sort of lemon-greenish aura around his fist. Arguably Tuki, a fighting, that is also used by Serorg Bale, though the color is different. He uses it whenever he have a fist fight. Somehow, I have a feeling that he's protecting me from the public. It's annoying. For the next section, let's see, it's about their aim. They did mention that they fight to satisfy themselves, but that's rather ambiguous. They didn't kill anyone at all. If it's one of those battle nuts, then they should have killed everyone, including the reporter that interviews them too. However, don't forget the fact that they attack the Devil Parliament in Lilith. They were hired this time. A fallen decide to hire Team Satisfaction to avenge his family. 2 casualties, 1 soldier and a ministry. Thank you very much, Governor Azazel. What do you think of this Mao Surzek Lucifer? Surzek-sama? He's there too? Good morning everyone. Good morning to you too, Governor Azazel. To me, I don't think Team Satisfaction is not a great threat to us. What a kind statement. I'm pretty sure the Great King faction said. Why do say that, Surzek? I would say they are a potential threat to all faction. Certainly, but think about the casualties. We lost only 2 people too. One was an unlucky soldier, but the other one. You see everyone, he was an unfaithful evil. This minister secretly exterminates the village around the borders between Devil's sides and the Fallen sides. I know it's wrong to kill him, but then again. I see, thank you, Surzek. Oops, it's meeting time. I'm sorry, but looks like the interview will have to end here. Thank you for watching, everyone. What do say, Issei? The governor is sharp for sure. I know, and I hate the fact that he's protecting me. I growl as quiet as I can. I'm really sad. Anyway, Ise try on the battle suit. It's really good. UCI yelled and hand me. A silver block of metal? That isn't something normal. That's a crystal dew, a very rare material in this world. But what can I do with this block? Do I have to craft my own armor? I said with my eye half close. Do I have to do more work? Nope, just put that on your chest and it'll do the rest. You sure, Paul-san? I'm really sad right now, no more joke please. But, trust me. Fine. I placed the silver block on my chest. Will it do any sheet? Why is it called crystal anyway? It's freaking silver. So, what was that sound just now? Now hold it out. I stretch out my arm like Paul-san told me to. The silver block began to spread out from my hand into a big blue cube of light. Oh, it took a big calibration. Something great is coming out. Something great? How do you know? The cube expanded even further, from a football size into a table size. Look like something amazing really is coming out. Shein. The cube disappears and my uniform came out? What the hell? Is this something you call amazing? I thought it would be some sort of armor. Oh, indeed amazing. A splendid masterpiece. Explain to me, Paulson. How the hell is my school uniform a masterpiece? Try putting it on now. I want to know what will happen. Shut the f up, UCI. Ensei is speechless. Made some idiot comment, will you? I end up changing my uniform anyway. Come to think of it, I have been using UCI's spare clothes all this time. Maybe it's a good time to change. But I wonder why it creates my uniform. A black blazer, a white long-sleeve dress shirt decorated with black horizontal stripes, a red t-shirt, black pants, plus blue and white sneakers. That's something you can find anywhere and is my attire. Why out of all thing this? I want to forget my past. Issei, you dropped these? Ensei hands me 2 sword belts with attached sheath. Did I drop these? You dropped these when you catch your uniform. Is that so? Thank you, I'll be more careful next time. Ensei snorted and walks away. He still hasn't warmed up to me yet. But what are these 2 for? I don't use sword. What I do? And I haven't retrieved Masamune-san's sword yet. Thank you for creating me these sheaths and the sword belts. Guys, can you come with me today? We're not fighting anyone, but there's something I need to dash. Before I could finish, UCI and Ensei cut in. Whatever you say, Ani. Whatever you say, Commander. Thank you. Wait for me here, we'll be heading for the human world. I went upstairs to grab Ascalon and come down quickly. Ascalon fits perfectly into the sheath and the sword belt. Note, Ascalon's sword belt was positioned at the back of waist for my left hand. On the other hand, the sword belt, I presume it's for Masamune-san's sword, was swing around my back for my right hand usage. I don't really want to use sword though, all my Tuki training will go to waste. The map Masamune-san gave us is a map of Mountain High, a very famous mountain date back from Minamoto Yoshitsune's age. Also a site to visit. The sword wasn't located in the cave, however, it was in a cave close by. But I never heard that there was a cave on MT High. Let's go then. Masamune-san, your idea truly is out of the box. Locating the sword in such an obvious place, yet no one managed to find it. On the way up the mountain there's a direction sign pointing at Masamune Shrine. Since people will always go to the famous site, they rarely pay attention to the no-name attraction. A simple and normal shrine decorated with swords and Buddha. But unbeknownst to normal eye, there's a secret door at one end of the shrine. Why, I noticed it. It radiates a weird aura only from that spot. Inside is even more amazing. The whole cave is frozen. Frozen by ice. Meters away from the entrance, ice appears out of nowhere. Even though the temperature here is not cold, the ice still remains frozen. I went in further and further. It's like an endless cave. But the further I went, more ice keeps appearing. They aren't like those ices you saw at the shop, it's more refined and beautiful. A fleeting yet everlasting ice. I would describe it like that. Tini, you solo from here on. UCI said it and lied down against the wall. You can't be tired, since you're a half-god. Give me a good excuse, please. I would rather stay here and wait for some surprise from you, maybe getting caught in a trap and I can't save you in time. Chuckle. That's not a nice joke at all. Then I'm staying here too. Same reason, sorry. Huh? Even you too, Ensei? Seem like I'm going in alone. Without waiting, I went further ahead. 5 minutes passed, and I reached the end of this cave. The path was basically same all the way, nothing like trap appears, in contrast to UCI and Ensei's. Unlike the path which was narrowed and jagged with ice, this place is a spacious chamber with the ice beautifully decorated. I was mesmerized when I saw this. In the middle of this chamber stand a single sword covered in ice. From my current distance, I can only tell you that it's a black sword. Masamune-san is a descendant of the famous Hanju Masamune. I might as well assume it's a katana or an odachi. I don't know how to express this, but I feel like air, like I'm being drawn toward it. I start to have this weird sensation as soon as I saw the sword. I step closer towards the blade. Weird, the floor is ice but it's not slippery at all. I reach the blade. Now with me this close I can tell it's an odachi. I don't need anything to measure since it's about as tall as me. Odachi lit, great sword. Any swords longer than a meter can be refer or call odachi. The blade is black with a shiny red edge and its handguard has flower-like edges. Running down the black blade is a golden kanji. Hanti Hyoga, lit, Judgment Glacier? Crack crack crack. The ice, it's cracking? The crack already revealed the hilt and is eating down the rest. Crack 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 crack. All the ice crumbled away. Is this my fault? Hell no. It's a waste for something beautiful like this to crack away. The one with freezing flame in his heart. Mighty one who burn his threat in the glacier. The heavenly one he shall judge this world. I shall leave this sword to you. Use him to strive your way. What was that? I look for the voice source. Nobody's here? I should just take this sword and quickly head back. I want to relax today. It is cold, yet warm. A very weird sensation. Ascalon on my waist glowed in crimson. At the same time Hanti Hyoga glows azure. We return to Tonki Honki. Surprisingly, the sheath made for Hanti Hyoga wasn't long enough at first. But as I slide the sword down the sheath it became long enough. And yet, Ascalon that was supposed to be on my back need to move because of Hanti Hyoga massive length was moved to my right waist. These can be adjusted at a mere whim of idea. I even make Hanti Hyoga sheath like a traditional odachi sheath and Ascalon a western scabbard. Pulsen, where's your normal customer? The crazy duo? Ask Ensei as he sips a cup of coffee. Lucky he's not drinking beverage at morning. Wait, did you just say that you're not his normal customer? And it's some crazy duo? Ah, come to think of it, I totally forgot them. They went to do some job at Human World. Human World? They're devil? Nope. Human. Human? That's weird. Paul-san, how can a human enter underworld? Stop with your joke. UCI said with his eye half closed. He has same opinion as me. Sacred gear user and someone who has connection with me. Is that so? A sacred gear user? Cling cling. Welcome. Paul-san greeted happily. He shot out from his seat as soon as he heard the bell. A blue hair guy with yellow slitter eyes enters. He's around my height. I don't know what he wore underneath. He clad himself with a gray cloak. His face is like Kiba, a face that is so handsome you want to call it beautiful. His wavy long blue hair is tied up into a ponytail that reached his back. Suddenly he collapsed. Are you all right? I immediately get up from my seat and rush toward him. Others soon follow. Why you guys? How for you guys team satisfaction? What if we are? Why would you ask this at such time? Please. Cough please safe. Safe my master? Safe your master? He cough out blood. What the hell is this? Hey, I wake up. What the hell is this all about? His body becomes soulless. And soon his blood soon reaches the floor. Leaving us in a great dilemma.